Welcome to the #1 podcast out of Bass Am Studios. We're live in Leander, Texas. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Whiskey Wizard Matt.
Chop. Gator.
And Blake. And we got a full house tonight.
What's up, bitches?
Yeah.
5 stars.
And it's Friday.
Which is going to change the dynamic completely.
Oh, it is Friday. I forgot about that. That means tomorrow's Saturday, right?
I did some stupid bullshit this week.
What's that? Started a job?
Called job. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
So I worked. So now it's Friday. It's more important than it used to be.
Why?
I get that.
Because it's like...
Well, because every day
end of
used
the
to be
week.
Saturday, dude. And that was tight, you know?
Not tomorrow is.
Saturday's tight.
Tomorrow's Saturday, dude.
Yeah, Saturday was really cool every day. You know what you do on Saturdays? Whatever the fuck you want. And I like that.
That's what I like about Saturdays.
You know, this country's supposed to be free, but, you know, how come I can't just do whatever the fuck I want?
You can.
Just not for free.
It's not free. None of that shit's free.
You know what I like more than Saturdays?
They tax all of it. You know, they tax us
Money.
for golf, dude. It's bullshit.
Yeah, if you have a shitload of money, then every day Saturday.
Yeah, got to do that.
But you can have like a few Saturdays without money.
Also, if you have no money every day Saturday, like,
Yeah,
either way.
What if you worked at the golf course at the pro shop? Would every day be Saturday, or would that be like a Thursday?
Ooh.
Like
Yeah,
if you're that
that's
good at
Thursday.
golf, like if you're that good at golf, like you had to work that hard.
That's
Sounds
what
like
that's what
Monday,
we call retirement.
But you have to shoot that good. Like, don't you have to be a pro to work at the pro shop?
How you work at the pro shop
No,
is
no.
you retire and you're on a fixed income, so you can't afford to golf. So then you go get a job after retirement at the pro shop. So
Wait, you have to be a
play-
pro to sell
And they-
fucking golf shirts
free
and
golf,
tees at a golf
And they
fucking
pay you
store?
minimum wage, but you get
I thought you had to
free
be a
golf.
scratch golfer at the course to work at the pro shop.
No.
They're like $13.50 an hour. Are you even a pro? We need you to put shirts on a shelf and get other golfers drinks if
Now
they
that-
ask for them.
The pro is supposed to have like a sub 10 handicap. That is true. Like the actual pro, but there's only one of those, and that's not a pro shop worker.
Why not? It just seems like another body they could use.
Well,
They're
'cause-
like, "Hey, Bill, get over here. We're
'cause
busy."
Usually the clubhouses want to offer lessons and stuff like that, and the pro's supposed to take care of a lot of that.
What if the manager's like, "Fuck the lessons. We need you in here. We need you to ring people up."
Start grilling some burgers,
He's like, "You're not
motherfucker."
that good at golf, and these people are gonna suck if they take lessons from you. We need you to get in here and cook." My fucking hot dogs are flying off the shelf. That's how we're making money right now.
That's the point. That's why they need a pro. That's why it needs to be.
They need like a professional chef who can golf too,
They usually have a professional chef at the gym.
And make drinks and drive a golf cart.
and run a cash register.
A professional hot dog chef?
Yeah, who gives golf lessons
There was some professionals
What?
at the golf
Online.
course.
I
who
could
played
give
at
golf lessons.
online?
Wait, I could do all these things.
do it, dude. You just
No,
can't
like-
get drunk because that's gonna fuck it all up.
What
Oh, never mind then.
what qualifies a professional hot dog chef?
What qualifies a professional golf? Oh, I guess
You don't
it's
use a
negative
microwave for your hot
Dude, if you work at the pro shop, can you drive the cart at the driving range that they all shoot like golf balls at?
No, that's if you work at the outside of the course.
I think you have to be like a pilot.
If
to
you
do
work
that
in the
or
pro
something.
shop, you hang out like in the pro shop all the time and shit.
Could you imagine the qualifications to do that? If you have to be a fucking golf pro to sell T-shirts in the store that have golf things on it,
Or drive the cart to pick up the golf
dude,
balls.
you got to be a goddamn NASA astronaut scientist, dude, to drive one of those things. You know what I'm saying?
They would have
not
to
true. I've
lower
driven
the
those
barrier
things.
to entry on becoming a pro golfer by a pretty large gap, I think.
It's not as high as you think. Like you just have to.
Play golf every day for like 50 years.
No,
And
you
be
just have to.
good.
You
Yeah.
have to win one of the amateur tournaments. That's it.
So
And then-
Tiger Woods, that like his backup plan? He's going to work at a pro shop
and then you can get your pro
He's
card.
gonna work at a pro shop.
and fuck everybody's
And
ex-wife
fuck everybody's ex-wife.
at the pro shop. He's like, "That shirt looks good on you, Tammy. I'll give it to you for half off."
He's like, "Oh, Bill, you're going out for a couple holes? Me too."
Yeah. Well, just one today. The other one's hurting still.
I think I saw the other day that he's dating Donald Trump's granddaughter or some shit.
He was dating my mom for a while.
Yeah.
Shit pissed me off.
No, I'm serious.
I am too.
Uh,
Donald Trump has a granddaughter. I should date her.
something like that.
I'll be like, "Yo, I work at a pro shop too, bitch.
one of his daughters. I don't know.
I got T-shirts. I'm a pro. My scratch golf is
No,
good.
that's not it.
Would you have to drive a Tesla?
He's dating Donald Trump's son's
I'm above
ex-wife.
that, dude.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so that's not cool. That's not cool. You can't fuck another bro's ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? So they're not bros anymore.
Donald Trump's son and Tiger Woods?
So he's not
Probably not.
He's not gonna work at Mar-a-Lago's fucking golf club.
Mar-a-Lago.
fucking
Wait,
golf club store.
Did the president also
sell golf clubs here, Tiger.
did the president also bang his son's ex-wife?
Yeah,
Probably.
Tiger's ex-wife's son.
See, him and Tiger are probably still bros, dude. I think you got it twisted.
No, Trump and Tiger are probably still bros.
That's what I mean.
But
Just not
Trump's
his son's
son,
ex-wife's son.
Yeah, he's probably not cool. He's probably mad at both of them, you know?
Yeah.
For fucking his ex-wife's like old lady's son's feet or something.
Yeah, that.
You want to see what's in the box?
Yes.
I like. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, this looks fancy.
I like it already, dude.
Uh-oh.
Today we're drinking Frey Ranch Farmers and Distillers.
I think it's Fry
Instead of
Ranch. That's,
Frey.
Let's listen to it on tape real quick. See what they say.
I'm gonna not be feeling well at the baseball fields in the morning.
Yeah.
Farmers and Distillers is kind of like scientists and researchers, right?
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
For
It's just-
land.
Farmers and Distillers.
It's a colloquialism.
Gotta look out for
Colloquialism?
scientists and
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I saw the dictionary.
Agriculture.
Straight bourbon whiskey,
Straight.
non-chill filtered,
That's all we fuck with around here is the straight
distilled
stuff.
from 4 slow-grown grains. It's hard to say.
4 grain. That's
Slow-grown
4 grains. That whole
Slow growing
bottle.
grains.
Slow grain.
Slow growing grains.
Sounds like a golf term, doesn't it?
Albatross.
those are some slow grain greens.
What is this free whiskey? What do they call it? Free ranch?
Free range whiskey.
Free
Free.
Free whiskey.
What are the grains in the bearers and the single bearer?
Bro, we haven't even opened the bottle. Why are ours hard already?
Dude, it's,
Damn.
fucking Christ, dude.
Whoa,
Yourself
man.
a nosebleed,
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, man.
Somebody put a carb in there.
Yeah, that's kind of absurd.
Did you get any onion? Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Can't get it in you if you don't get it on you.
No.
See how it pours.
Nice.
That's nuts.
Like a broke motherfucker, dude.
Might be
Yeah.
pop of the
Look at
century.
that pour. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one.
Is it the greatest pop of all time, though?
It was probably the loudest one that we've ever had on the show.
Yeah. Everybody likes a good pop. You know?
Pop, pop,
I
pop,
think we
pop,
switched
pop.
shot glasses.
You shot switch glasses.
It's cool. I got bird flu
We shit SWAT glasses.
and rabies.
Ooh, sounds like a deadly combo. You can probably take Tylenol and feel like a new man.
I've been taking that. What do they call that? Ivermectin or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ivermectin.
What for?
Well, for the bird flu and the rabies. Smells like it's gonna steal my soul.
Yeah, it's not
That
gonna
is
give you.
hot.
It's not gonna give you any cash back.
Huh. Huh.
That is hot.
Spicy.
Wait, so are you really taking ivermectin?
Wait, say it again, Blake.
No, dude. Don't never trust anything I say on the show. I'm playing a character of somebody who does not exist in the real.
Oh, because I've
He's
been taking
taking
ivermectin.
He's taking. Are you really?
Sure.
You got parasites, dude? I got parasites too.
No, I don't, because I'm taking ivermectin.
Oh, well, I've been taking ivermectin. I still got parasites.
Oh, you're taking knockoff Chinese ivermectin.
Are
Well, I
y'all
still
taking-
go around and
Wait, are you really taking that shit?
yeah, dude. It's supposed to get rid of parasites, but if you
Oh,
go
I
around
get
and
it.
poop every day,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
What's it for? What's it actually for?
parasites.
Isn't it a horse dewormer?
Yeah, it's a horse dewormer.
But what is it? Okay, what is it purported to do?
It gets like worms out of your stuff.
But there's human ivermectin too.
Yeah, but we're not taking that.
Yeah,
Oh,
how
you're taking
can?
the horse.
No, we
stuff.
take the
Yeah.
horse shit, dude. I don't know
Okay.
any doctors, only veterinarians.
Yeah, I wear horse condoms. I take horse pills.
Yeah.
I eat horse hamburgers
Horse antibiotics.
made out of horses. Yeah,
Horse glue.
specially designed for horses. Yeah,
No,
horse-
that's what happens to horses after they're not horses.
yeah, but you still gotta love the horse for being a horse.
They turn
I bet-
into glue and dog food.
I bet ivermectin does prevent COVID, though, since it's not real, right?
Ivermectin's not real?
Neither
I
is
thought you were
COVID. Oh wait, we can't wait. I mean, somebody said that
Well,
once.
and we got
Somebody said that
and we got the show canceled back then, but now isn't it pretty like unanimous? Don't people pretty much know COVID's not real?
We is a broad statement.
yeah, who is this? Scientists and researchers? Is that-
No, it's farmers and distillers.
Oh, wait, do you think they distilled COVID into something that's not real anymore
After they researched it.
and farmed it
And distilled it.
Wuhan.
at the free
That's where
ranch?
they farmed it and distilled it.
At the free ranch, Wuhan, Texas.
Anyway,
I think Wuhan farmed it. I think Florida distilled it.
Okay.
oh,
That's where it got all its strength.
So they got the Distillers Union.
Okay, so if you had to face off with zombies, right?
Oh, this is a good one.
Do you want fast, dumb zombies, or do you want slow, smart zombies? And like they can figure shit out, unlock gates, unlock doors.
What you
and,
don't-
and think about it.
What you don't want is the fast, smart ones, dude.
Like the ones in I Am Legend, they're
Yeah,
fast
that's right.
and smart.
Or no, the ones in 28 Days are kind of gnarly.
But they're just fast. They're still gonna like run headfirst into a wall.
But like, doesn't like
Didn't they get smart at the end?
No, that was
Only I Am Legend.
like isn't it like in Walking Dead where they start out dumb and then they get smart?
no. There was a movie. There was a Netflix movie.
Like they start out dumb and then they get smarter.
Okay, but-
Walking Dead, they were slow and dumb,
But
which was cool.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
That's the
It's
yeah.
easy mode.
yeah.
I mean, how else are you going to make 10 seasons of the show? If they were fast and smart, everybody would have died.
Didn't everybody die in that show anyway?
I don't think so. There's like there's like 9 other shit. I haven't honestly.
yeah,
I
Norman
don't.
Reedus is in
I don't know
fucking
how it
England
is.
now.
No, I don't think they all turned into zombies. So they didn't die.
I think everybody gave up around season 8.
They're undead. Does anybody watch that show anymore? Literally anybody? Like a single person?
I think there's like multiple spin-offs on it going on right now.
And people watch those?
They're
Yeah.
still spinning.
I was
yeah.
thinking about it today. Honestly, it was really great. Like
Dude, the first season was dope.
the first like 5 seasons were
And-
not terrible.
Yeah.
I think
was
it's my
hooked.
favorite movie right now ever.
I think like they start
on
using
tape.
samurai swords and
I
stuff.
started watching.
book
I
was
think
good.
I think I started watching when there was 3 seasons. Like it was in the 3rd season, and first season was okay. Second season was really good. 3rd season was like, all right, we're still going, and then 4th season it was like, huh, we're still going, huh?
I had a hard time with the first season too. I will say that it took like you have to get like 4 episodes in before it like I don't know. It didn't grab me. The first episode didn't.
Yeah, it was like the end of the first seasons when like
It started to finally be like, okay, maybe I could watch it. Right?
But those are slow, dumb zombies. Those are pussy zombies.
I think
dude.
they had to drag it out because the graphic novel it's based on it goes on for a long time, so it's like a long thing.
dude,
Anyways.
if you think about it though, really, they're probably going to be fast as fuck. Like
Like as fast as people
as
are.
fast as people are, like to the fastest, because there's no like emotion tangled up in it. There's no like pussy fight shit tangled up in it. It's just balls to the wall nature, and humans are kind of a fucked up creature. Like when it gets down to it, there's a reason we conquered the world.
Because we all turned into.
Maybe we already are the zombies.
damn.
Well,
Whoa.
This zombie needs
We-
some more whiskey.
We kind of are.
so we
just
can do
fucking
non-pussified stuff now.
eat mammals and shit. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
We're
not-
way too addicted to our cell phones to be zombies.
I think-
Yeah.
I think we're
Chris's
for sure
definition.
parasites, right?
Well, ivermectin would help us figure that out.
Yeah, we died to ivermectin, bro.
We
Yeah.
can't be parasites because then ivermectin wouldn't work.
No, but play it out. Okay, so
No, let's not.
the
Hit the stop pause button.
the,
What are you
enti-
trying to play
the
out?
entire civilization has failed, right?
Look, the world doesn't need to end today. Okay.
we're sleeping in a fucking cabin in the woods.
We got
and we're-
ivermectin toothpaste and
But the smart zombies, the smart slow zombies could like figure out where you are and
Fuck shit.
open the door up like while you're sleeping and shit, you know?
And eat you.
Like they're going to constantly chase you. There's no escape. The smart or the slow fast zombies,
The slow fast? You
The
mean
dumb
the
slash-
fast dumb?
they're dumb and fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
The fast and dumb zombies, they're not going to be able to find you in the woods
No.
or in like the treehouse or whatever. They're just going to like try to eat the tree.
Yeah.
Where are they going to find you?
But you get caught slipping, you're fucked.
Yeah, they got your ass.
Like in a Walmart parking lot? You're
and I'm
done?
not particularly fast.
Here's what's scary is eventually you're going to have to start farming again.
A human-sized dog.
And
That
then like
shit
any
out of
zombie in a cornfield will be pretty scary. Have they done a zombie in a cornfield movie yet? Like country zombies? Like a hit
Like redneck zombies?
Like a redneck zombie movie? What do you think about that?
it. Wait,
Damn.
are you more concerned about zombies or about robot dogs?
I think robot dogs are terrifying, but I also this is wild. I think that the zombie apocalypse is closer to happening than the Terminator apocalypse.
Dude, I think it'd be
No.
cool.
Even though there's literally fucking
No.
Terminator dogs like roaming around.
But we're
and
both
shit.
on course. What if it happens at the same time?
Zombies versus AI?
All right, then if it both happens at the same time, we just got to fuck off hard enough that the zombies and the Terminators
Let
can
them
figure this
figure
shit
that
out.
shit out.
Dude, I want to be at the strip club so I get killed by like hot chick zombies.
If the
You know
Terminators
what I'm
come
saying?
about, we got to introduce zombies to balance this shit out, dude.
Just fucking balls to the wall. Like we're like, oh shit, Terminators. Turns out we got zombies. Let them loose.
Let them loose.
Fuck it.
Would it work? You think?
No. I think the Terminators kill the shit out of all
Would
the
it
zombies,
slow them
dude.
down? Would it just be like a battle?
Because what are the zombies? What are they going to do against Terminators?
No, they're gonna team up because the Terminators don't have brains. So the zombies aren't on the they're not trying to kill
The
the
Terminators are the smartest brain of all brains. It's the internet.
but they don't have a brain. Like
For
zombies
zombies
eat
to eat.
brains.
They do. They have CPUs.
Yeah, you can't.
But
eat
zombies
that,
don't
though.
eat CPUs.
Hey, bro.
I know. So how are you going to get the zombies to attack them? That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, they're not. They're gonna team up,
It's a problem.
and now we're super fucked.
Team America, dude.
No, the AI is going to implant like Neuralink into their brains and control the zombies.
Look, clearly, if AI
They're all
happens
gonna
first,
drive
right?
Teslas
like
and shit.
we got to
Yeah, they're all going to start
and get rid of all
working
the
at
solar.
Tesla.
Dude, I saw a thing that was like they were trying to train AI to
Build
do the
Teslas.
best at Tetris. Did you see
Oh, and
that?
it just paused.
They were trying to train AI, and the goals, the parameters were like, don't lose at Tetris. And so they fucking run it through the shit, make it learn and stuff. And it was like, okay, like I'm gonna play Tetris. Oh, I lost, and then get really good at Tetris. Okay, I lost, and then eventually it was like, I'm just gonna pause the game, and then it never loses at Tetris.
Yeah. So
Mind blowing. Like it's fucking outside the box, dude.
It's
So
like
you
your
change-
4-year-old coming up to you like, nuh-uh, because the sun gives us heat, Dad. It's not a big,
also,
you
that
tell
makes
some
me
fairy
feel
tale.
better as a person.
Like,
Honestly,
nuh-uh,
that
but pause
story
the game.
is a
Yeah.
heart-lifting story, really,
like, don't have
for
to
people
do it.
like me that
Really?
played the shit out of Tetris, and like at least even AI was like, no, that game, like, just can't. Fuck it, dude. Pause.
They should have made it play Snake
Snake.
on a Nokia phone.
I think I beat the fuck out of
Yeah.
Or
Snake.
like solitaire.
I got to where I could get Snake like I'm
out of space.
Yeah.
yeah.
he's got to patrol the perimeter. That's
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great.
All right,
strategy.
so if the zombies aren't going to fuck up the Terminators, then who do we turn on the zombies? The Bigfoots?
all. The Bigfoots are on their own, dude. Not like I want to ally with the Bigfoots.
Well, look, no. I mean, obviously, if zombies happen, we got to stick the Terminators on them. We just hope the Terminators don't turn on us.
Dude, that's
And who wins in a
exactly what
fight?
happened.
Yeah, what's the escalation here? So I guess it goes like zombies are the first problem.
No, Bigfoots are the first problem.
Okay, well the zombies will wipe out the Bigfoots.
Yeah.
Bigfoots can't be a problem, dude. They're too scarce.
That's what I'm saying. That's the easiest, most basic shit. Like that's the problem we have right now.
Can we at least catch a Bigfoot before the zombie apocalypse?
Right now we have the Bigfoot problem, and it's it's not that bad. We just can't find them.
But then so we got to escalate like not got to, but the next escalation would be zombies. Zombies are going to wipe out the Bigfoot problem.
I feel like there's a couple degrees of magnitude between Bigfoots and zombies. Oh yeah,
what's after Bigfoots?
like fire ants.
Tweakers.
Yeah,
Wasp.
what about tweaker zombies?
Tweakers are an issue, dude.
They're going to be the
Dragons.
first zombies. Tweakers are the first zombies, bro.
I was at Home Depot today, and they
What if
done-
tweakers are immune to zombies?
I was at Home Depot today, and they done locked up the whole electrical aisle, dude. It's all behind fucking. You can't steal the wire.
at
Yeah.
Home Depot.
Yeah,
And then you got basalt bros. That's pretty scary.
watch out for that.
That's one step below zombies.
It's real close to zombie. You're getting awful zombie-ish over there.
But like, all right, if we're jumping through like eras of threats, right? It's
Uh-huh.
like Bigfoots and Tweakers era, and then it's like,
Tweakers are the fast zombies, dude.
and then after that, it's zombie era, and then we got to introduce the Terminators to take out the zombies,
Uh huh.
and then
It's like swallowed the spider to catch
Hold
the
on,
fly.
hold on.
Okay. I held.
I don't remember.
Shots, let's go.
Yeah, shots. Let's go. Come on,
Shots,
Blake.
let's go. I want to drink.
Yeah.
No. Look, it already
Yeah,
exists in this
we're
reality,
drinking.
right?
We're
We're talking about zombies and Terminators, but listen.
Give me your shot glass.
We're
Yeah,
listening. We're listening.
I forgot again.
Oh no.
Hold on, wait.
It's tough out there.
do we have to
No,
call the
we lost
aliens
it.
for the Terminators? Is that
We
what we're
haven't
doing?
introduced aliens to the situation yet. Aliens is a champagne problem, It's the top tier.
So aliens beat Terminators? Do we agree on that?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Aliens have better AI than we do.
Until the Terminators
Yeah.
become spacefaring, and
Uh,
that's a whole other can of worms.
well, yeah. Once the aliens log into our Wi-Fi, they're fucked, dude.
There is so many porn, like in penis pill, like ads, they're like emails and shit. They're like, dude, what's this in my email, bro?
It's gonna make their head explode.
They're like,
Dude,
dude,
we're gonna-
Chew, I don't have a mouth.
They're gonna get all of their money stolen instantly.
Well, what if what if the aliens are an AI? Like they're the Terminators, but now they've had like 1,000 years more than the current Terminators, just on
No.
another planet.
I
And they
would-
show up to our planet and they're like, "Fuck your Terminators, dude."
I want the aliens to come and log into our internet, dude. They'll get fucked.
I'm reading a book on tape about it's Adrian Tchaikovsky, and it's about terraforming other planets. Basically, this chick like flies over there, injects life, terraforms the planet, and then she goes into cryo and just like orbits the planet for 1 million years in cryo. And then and she's sending a signal down the whole time. And as soon as an intelligent species signals back, she wakes up and she's like, "Oh, I'm God or something," right? So that's the gist of the book.
Kind of hot.
No, here's the deal.
But no. But here's where I was going with this. What ended up happening in the book is there's a race of hyper intelligent giant spiders, and that's kind of a problem. I don't know where we put them in the hierarchy of like zombies and Terminators and stuff.
Do the spiders have empathy?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, then they can't. They're not that bad. Then.
They're hyper.
But they're really smart.
That's cool.
Hyper intelligent.
And also
you can be
spiders.
hyper intelligent and have zero empathy. Also,
I know you hate this guy. I know y'all hate him, but he nuked and sent the virus to aliens, and that's Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith. And Will Smith just dropped a new album
On Aliens?
on aliens. But Jeff Goldblum, I know y'all don't like him, but he nuked and sent a virus to aliens.
No, I like Jeff Goldblum.
Everybody likes Jeff Goldblum.
I thought like
dude.
the first episode of this show was fuck Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, but that was just because he just does nothing but win, dude. So you like.
No,
see,
he nuked and sent a virus
you
to
ever been
aliens.
you ever been out on the lake and you drive by like the house that's on the lake and you're like, fuck that guy. You know, that's like fuck Jeff.
Probably got a
Goldblum.
badass car and a hot wife and stuff.
Yeah.
No,
Fucking asshole.
we said fuck Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum because he was the one that told us not to open a zombie park on that episode. Like Jurassic
Oh.
Park, but it was for zombies.
So that's what we do with the zombies. We make a zombie theme
How
park.
crazy is that though? We're back to zombies after the first episode. With the full crew also.
And Jeff Goldblum.
No, the wizard's here now.
And how many years later is this?
Like 25.
Like 14. Which, by the way, you guys need to donate to our Patreon or the show's getting canceled at the end of the season.
Yeah, we got to pay for our lawyers.
Yeah, look. At this point, we're like PBS or something. You know what I mean? Like you need, we require y'all's donations to keep the station afloat.
Well, yeah, and since Doge came out and found all that funding going to the podcast.
Yeah, we
And you don't want to lose like NPR or
That's
PBS.
exactly why we were number one podcast in Ukraine.
Doge took away our Lockheed Martin contract,
We did get kind of fucking sniped when they, like, the whole situation in Russia and Ukraine was just to hamstring Whiskey and Whiskers podcast.
Yeah, it just
They knew how insanely popular we were there.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yeah,
And they sabotaged us. That's sabotage.
they didn't get us yet. No.
But we're staying
Don't
on the
say
air.
that, Blake.
We're staying
Don't
on the
say
air.
that.
What were we, the number 3 podcast in the country or some shit?
We were number one comedy podcast in all of Ukraine.
No, we were like the 13th
No, we were number one.
comedy podcast.
Look, he says 1, I say 3, you say 13. I think 3's right, dude.
I think y'all are wrong. It's
We were
number
the
one.
third.
We were the number one. They were listening to us in the trenches. Dude.
We
I guess
weren't
there's
number
no way to
1.
prove it
Laughing
now.
their ass
We
off.
weren't number, dude. If we were number 1, we would have made like a banner and like paid for marketing.
Well, they
or
tried
something.
sending it and it all got blown up.
Yeah, some Ukrainian guy would have wanted to interview you for his podcast.
Putin shot down the airplane.
Dude, it was right after that Russia was like, "Fuck Ukraine."
Yeah, that's when they stopped exporting.
Like
whiskey and
literally
stuff.
right after that. Like
Putin doesn't like the show.
That's more about whiskey and freedom.
Nah,
that's because he knows we don't like him, fucker.
hey, we need to
Be careful.
we need to take that off. Stop. Let's go
Edit
back.
it out. Hold on. Stop
Why?
the show.
Wait, Trump's president.
We gotta-
We're fine.
Well, at least Chris said it, and we're trying to not say.
You know what? But Putin did cancel Christmas, and we got to give him some bad remarks on that.
I give him bad remarks for fucking up Ukraine when we were becoming a famous podcast over there.
Yeah, but that was some strategery on his part.
And that was smooth. In our battle against Vladimir Putin, Whiskey and Whiskers battle.
I also give
against
it.
Vladimir Putin.
I also.
It was sneaky of him to like undermine us by attacking Ukraine. You know, like now we have to figure out how to.
He's
How
like,
to
yeah,
get
I'll
back
take
at
out
him.
their fan base.
I also give him
Motherfuckers.
bad marks for the fucking gay ass painting he did with where he was shirtless on the horse or whatever.
That was just a picture.
Well, fuck that picture.
I like it. I have it hung up in my room.
That meme.
It's
That
on the
meme was
ceiling
when
above my
Obama. That meme was when Obama was president. It was like our guy, and he's like Obama's eating an ice cream. It's like their guy, and he's like all shirtless on a horse in like the Siberian winter,
Oh, I thought it was Obama playing like tennis in a
or like
skirt
riding a
something.
golf cart or something like that, or a
with
go kart
Michael.
See, I didn't like that picture.
with Michael.
Get it?
Y'all think Michelle Obama's gonna run next presidency?
She's freaking walk.
Wait, what? Is that real?
Yeah, dude.
What if it's Michelle?
She's gonna be our first female.
No, first.
If she's gonna run, she better
No.
wear a jockstrap. That's
Yeah, she better wear a jockstrap. Big Mike. Big Mike.
They make tennis
All right.
shoes big enough for her. Get it? Because her feet are so big. They're like huge. And girls don't have big feet. Sometimes they do, but they're That's an exception, not the rule.
And y'all were worried about me talking about Putin, dude.
Oh shit!
No, you can't talk about Putin.
It's a little closer to home. Yeah,
It would be kind of cool to get Barack back in the house, though. You know what I mean?
B-Rock.
In the house?
Yeah, dude.
He'd just be chilling, you know?
He get Diddy parties.
I wish.
I kind of want
again.
W back in the house.
You want W back there?
Hey, W was fun. Come on. Everyone had fun with W. It didn't matter if you were Democrat or Republican. You had fun when W was in office.
We'd be doing cocaine, flying airplanes around and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
You get with that old pew pew.
You could eat
Fool me
barbecue
once.
and drink beer and stuff.
But I won't get fooled again.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Dude.
You know what's crazy? At one point, I thought he was going to be the dumbest president that we ever had.
Yeah.
And he wasn't. He wasn't by a
Before
stretch.
your
you know?
fucking ass.
It was Joe Biden.
Yeah, by a long shot.
I don't even know if he was dumb. He was just like really old. Can you
No.
knock old people for being dumb? Or-
Okay, listen. Okay, you know how long ago
Y'all are dumb right now, and you're not really. Actually, y'all are getting pretty fucking old.
But yeah, it's a correlation.
You know how long ago Robin Williams died, right? So like before he died,
Wait, Robin Williams died?
yeah, before he died,
that?
he did a comedy. Fuck
Oh,
all
that's
of
Ace
you.
Ventura, right?
No, dude.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get hit in the mouth, dude.
That's a great show. Jim Carrey was so good.
That's Tim Allen.
No, it's not, dude. Google it, Chris. On your
Google
iPhone.
it
Google it on your iPhone. Like,
with your Apple.
Now I don't even remember. See, you missed out on
See
so,
what?
on
Another-
a great bit.
Another plane crash.
I think those happen a lot now.
Yeah, but it was a.
You know why? Because all the planes were built in the 70s. Dude.
It was at an air show.
An air show.
Yeah, it was an air show plane
Like they're
crash.
getting rid of hair and
And
stuff.
they had to like critically take the pilot to like a thing because he crashed into the ground.
they had a
He
critically
was
take
shaving
him.
his legs.
And there was like a shocked crowd, and the pilot's being like treated critically at the hospital. And it's like, yeah,
He crashed.
Doesn't hold on.
See,
Hit
those
the
are the
ground.
expected crashes. Like,
I was about to say, doesn't everybody that goes to an air show like they're there for the crash?
There's like an ambulance right there. And
it's
shit,
like NASCAR, dude.
Yeah,
Do you have to like sign a waiver to even go to an air show? I feel
No.
like
definitely have to sign a waiver to fly in an air show, right?
Wait, do you have to sign a waiver when you get on an airplane?
It depends on, how big of cojones you got. You just run out there and steal a plane.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that one dude who's like, I'm just gonna crash into the mountains or whatever. That dude.
That
Oh,
guy,
yeah.
that was fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That was a fucking nuts video.
Some Grand Theft Auto shit. He just stole a plane.
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
that's
wait,
so
is that? Are
wild.
y'all talking about the Sky King dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was a wild ride, dude.
Can someone explain it?
Basically, so he was a ground crew worker, and he just like decided that he was going to steal a plane and went and hopped in one, and he had flown a bunch of like flight simulators and shit, so he knew like kind of knew how to fly enough to at least get in the fucking air,
And he did.
and he did. And then he was on the on the headset with the tower or whatever, and they were like, "Hey, you need to like not be up in that plane that you stole."
And what did he say about that? Poo poo on that, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. No, so he started doing like
He's like, I want to see if I can do a loop to loop.
yeah, so he started doing like barrel rolls in like a fucking 737 and like successfully. And then at a certain point, I think he like flew by like the Olympics or something and like saw that out the window. But then they were like, "Hey, you're about to run out of fuel. Like you need to land the plane." He was like, "I think I'm just gonna like crash." I think that's
So I think the whole thing was a suicide mission, but he didn't really let on of that until like kind of the very end, and he was like, "No, I'm gonna check out the
Nah,
sunset
'cause
over
he
the
was
beach,
like-
and then I'm gonna crash into this mountain."
Because he was like, "Has anyone ever done a loop de loop in this?" And they were like, "No, it's not built for that." And he was like, "Well,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna do that."
And then he fucking did it.
Yeah,
Do you think he was like, hell yeah? Or do you think he was like, fuck, it didn't work?
bro. He said he was like, "I thought that was it." Right before I pulled out of it, they were like, "Yeah, we did too." And he was like, "I think I'm gonna check out the sunset over here on this beach, and I'm gonna crash in this mountain." And you're like, "Oh man!" And then he did that.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah,
Oh,
but what, bro? I think.
What if he DB Cooper?
Hey,
Hey, I'm gonna crash this mountain, and he
yeah,
like
sounds like
fuck
a-
yes!
Look,
I want to
no.
go with that. I want to go on
And
that
he-
timeline.
and he took all
he
the
bailed out.
$1 million out of the
He
airplane
parachuted out.
that was on the airplane?
No, look.
Why was there $1 million?
Look,
there?
I think
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, he
fuck
bailed
up,
out with
Blake.
$1 million.
The fucking Russians,
Dude,
right?
where's $1
There's-
million?
You're,
Fuck you,
you're
dude.
missing something here. I think this is the classic story of a dude that was like born to be a pilot, born to do like that was his life fucking shit, and he was trapped. He's trapped, and he sees the opportunity to like fulfill it, right? You know?
And then the Russians snuck a duffel bag full of $1 million onto the plane, and then he DB Coopered it.
Putin
Did he
called
kill?
him on the
Did
runway.
he kill anybody else?
He just crashed into his plane crashed into the mountain.
No, he talked about that even with the control tower. He was like, I'm going to crash over here because there's not fucking people.
I bet he
Yeah.
killed like an endangered squirrel species or something. Fucking asshole.
But he got away with.
So
$1
he
million.
stole the plane by himself.
PETA
which
probably
is-
sued his family.
Which is fucking, that's wild.
Yeah. He should have tried to land before he crashed, just to be like, yeah, I can land this motherfucker.
Like
Now
land
they
and take off again.
Yeah, just
and
do
then
like
go
a
crash
touchdown.
it. Yeah.
A little touchdown. See, I could land this
He's
shit.
like, this shit's easy,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I got this.
I totally could, but I'm not going
He's
to.
just a
Yeah.
fucking pilot.
Psych.
He's
Yeah.
just a pilot.
Remember
That's what I'm
Psych?
saying.
Gotcha.
What's the?
That's what I'm saying. He finally got his hands on a. He's like a fucking musician that finally got his hands on a piano.
And then
you know what I
Putin
mean?
got a hold of his balls and gave him $1 million in a
Dude,
duffel
what-
bag. It was
how-
go
what's
crash
the
into these
rap sheet
fucking
for that?
Squirrels.
Oh, if he would have landed and not died.
Yeah.
They would have beaten him up for sure. The
Is it like-
cops would have.
No, they probably
got there.
I bet they wouldn't have. I bet, dude, because bro. Imagine being the cop that pulls him off the plane and be like, dude,
He just safely lands,
yeah,
and he gets off the airplane, and they're like, bro, we gotta like take you to jail or
bro.
something.
If you're the cop, you're like, so what was it like, dude?
Yeah, right. Dude.
So what do you do? What do you
a
like?
cop runs, come on, let's go. They get back on. All right,
Do you think they
let's
charge you
Why
for
do-
the gas? They're like, dude, you owe us for the gas money too. You got to pay for like it to fill up a 737.
go? Dude, that's like
Bro, they probably get him for the whole
$150,000.
fucking.
Dude, he would have gone down that slip and slide covered in jet fuel,
You
and he
pro-
would have
they-
had cops with billy clubs and tasers beating him the whole
They
way
probably
down.
get him for theft over $500,000, dude, and then like endangering human lives.
Grand
and,
Theft
like-
Aviation? or something?
terrorism and shit. And the FBI would show up and throw child porn on his hard drive. See? And they'd be like, look at this Black Rock commercial we found this dude in back in 1982. And he's fucking jacking off in a toaster in the background. And they're trying to sell insurance to this old couple because she's got fucking cancer in her brain hole. Bitch. Stupid, dude.
Grand Theft.
got him.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Airbus.
We got
Fuck
you
outta
dead
here.
to rights.
Give me a shot.
Gator wants another shot.
Yeah,
Here we
dude.
go.
Here, I have shots.
Shots cool.
Yeah, they are. Just put one of them in my fucking.
So if they take him to jail, do you think...
Fucking, I don't have to because your arms are longer than mine. You can reach for it. You can give me the reach around.
If they take him to jail, do you think they fuck with him? Like, do you think they just, like, crank the fucking heat in his cell and just...
The dude on the airplane?
Bro, nobody that even takes him. Everybody liked the guy. Like even the people on the thing were like, "You sound like a pretty cool guy." You know what I mean?
You sound like a pretty cool guy.
Dude, he would get his ass beat in prison.
Dude, the chick on ground control definitely wanted to fuck him for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like 100%.
Her pussy was soaking wet when she got up out of that fucking office
She was like,
chair.
wait, you stole an airplane?
She's like, wait,
That's
he's
the hottest
dead?
shit I've ever heard.
She went and collected his ashes, put it into a dildo, and fucked it. Like,
Hey, no homo. That's the hottest shit I've ever heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, steal an airplane?
No, but he got away with $1 million. So they met up in Mexico. You know what I mean?
yeah, the ashes were from like a
Damn, that's the
squirrel.
story.
She was
they
in
cut
on
that
it,
part of
you
the
know what I
tape.
mean?
Matt, we were talking
She
about
was
writing
in
a
on it,
romance
too.
novel. That's it right there.
Yeah.
She gave him the whole plan, dude.
It
They
was
cut
her
that
idea.
part of the tape.
What a
That's
cunning
why
woman.
he was training so hard to steal $1 million. No, I need my shot glass.
What do you do? What'd you do with it?
What do you mean, where is it?
By the
It's
way-
right there. It's right.
By the way, the ideas expressed in this episode are strictly prohibited by the copyright laws. Whiskey and Whiskers. I don't want people stealing our movie idea. You know what I'm saying?
We already started filming it, Chris. It's all good.
So I guess they wouldn't be able to sweat him out in prison because they said that, like, prison cells are too fucking hot, I guess.
No, they said.
Yeah, he's unconstitutional in prison.
Bro, you know in Arizona, the fucking prison was a fucking intense. Like intent. T-E. Not.
intense.
No. Intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In like cloth buildings.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like
Outside.
117.
Outside.
It's like 117.
Like not the
And
sheet
they're
ones
like,
in your living room.
and they're like, it's a dry heat though. And you're like, bro.
Dude, I'm glad. I'm glad
someone's.
someone's finally bringing this to light and like doing something about
They
it.
literally
right?
call it Tent City. Prison in Arizona is called Tent City, dude.
We need to address this issue. It's too fucking hot. Make that shit illegal. Like it doesn't need to be this goddamn hot every fucking
Can
summer.
we put some goddamn
You know?
tariffs on the goddamn
Yeah.
heat?
Dude, it's such a political battle. They can't get anything passed. Either side. Every time it goes to, whatever the fucking, they go to sign shit, it's just too hot.
How
The
is this
Gulf
not
of
a bipartisan issue, goddammit?
The
It's
Gulf
just-
of
it's too
America
hot.
needs to calm the fuck down.
And they're making leaps and bounds, right, by declaring that it's unconstitutional for it to be that fucking hot in prison. Now we need to proliferate that. It needs to be too goddamn hot in like parking lots, at like the fucking DMV.
What about in my house, dude?
Yeah, we need to get the
backyards.
We need to get the
is
We
Schlitterbahn.
need the HOA in on
This
this
is
shit,
the
dude.
first-
The HOA should be like, it's too fucking hot. It needs to not be that hot.
We need to get the Schlitterbahn air misters everywhere so that they can help combat the heat.
He said air mistress, and I was like, oh. Yeah.
But banana bread at fucking work, bro.
Dude, the Schlitterbahn,
yeah.
the
Hell yeah.
Schlitterbahn misters, that's smart.
And you walk through them and it's like spraying with mister, and it's like there's only like 2 of them in the whole water
Why are
park.
we using that to combat global warming?
Why don't we
I
have
don't know.
misses? Why are they misters?
Oh, a humidity.
I want a misses, not a mister.
It's a
Schlitterbahn
mister,
But as long as it's always
like mist.
misting.
Miss.
Would you rather
Mist.
96 and
Mist.
100%
Like it came from the
humidity
mist.
or
Like high
115
mist.
and fucking
Okay.
7%
You know what
humidity?
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. That was a lot of numbers you just fired past me.
I don't want to lose money on this deal.
I don't want to lose money on this deal. My point is,
I
I'm
ain't
just,
signing shit. I'll trust you.
I'm just glad that they're finally outlawing this fucking
This heat wave.
heat. Yeah,
Is Schlitterbahn still open?
I always said, why can't we make
Yeah.
air conditioning for outside?
It's kind of ghetto now, though.
Schlitterbahn is the most successful water park in the entire world. Do you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah, it's because they have never run out of water.
No, it's because Texas
Yeah.
And they've never run out of water. That's a fact.
and Texas. And you know it's fun?
They would be much less successful if they.
You
ran
know
out
it's
of
fun?
water.
Is,
Right. It wouldn't be a fun place to go.
Isn't
That'd be
it
like-
right by the river so they can't run out of water?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Smart.
If the river runs out of water,
the
Yeah.
river will run out of water.
There's too many people drinking that shit now.
dude. Honestly, it's a
Dude,
pretty amazing
A
business.
beaver just dams it up, dude. You're fucked.
Oh yeah, dude.
Go watch out for beaver nuggets.
They're like, hey, it's like an amusement park, but also everyone's in fucking swimsuits and bikinis and shit. You know, that's
Which
gonna
is
sell.
cool.
Like that's
and
gonna
not,
sell.
And not cool at the same time.
Sometimes it's not cool.
But
Most
the
times,
lazy river's cool.
most times it's not cool. Sometimes it's cool.
No, I think it's hot, which is part of the problem and why they're successful.
Well, yeah, and if they outlaw
So if we make the
it's
heat
gonna be a problem.
unconstitutional, Schlitterbahn will go out of business because you go there when
Oh,
it's
see,
hot.
these are the repercussions that people don't think about.
Yeah.
Are you thinking
Bro,
about it
I
now?
will say that Schlitterbahn.
I don't want to lose Schlitterbahn.
It's slipped a lot since we were kids, though. It ain't.
It's like Astro World was right before it went.
Dude,
I remember
they took some of the dangerous shit down. You know.
Isn't that where all the people lived in Katrina? Was Astroworld? What was it? The Thunderdome?
Do you,
talking
remember,
about?
do you remember the fucking slide on the roof as you come in?
No, I remember having Dippin' Dots for the first time, and it said "Ice Cream of the Future," and I was like, "Holy shit, I'm in the future right now."
Yeah, I remember that too.
You can still go to the future if you get them.
You know, you can get Dippin'
Now
Dots
they
at,
have-
like the gas station.
Yeah.
Now,
Now I can be in the
you?
future at the gas station.
We're in the future, and it's not.
It was
near-
way more magic when it was
It
in
was
Schlitterbahn.
way cooler. Not in the future, dude.
Yeah, that's the first thing when you roll past the Dippin' Dots cart is you look at your parents and like, shit, that's the Dippin' Dots cart.
Bro, and you know
Yeah, I
what?
know this little motherfucker's gonna ask for some Dippin'
At the
Dots.
time, your parents were like $5 for some fucking ice cream. They were like, "Fuck no, dude!" And now $5 for some fucking ice cream would be a
It's a
steal,
deal,
dude.
bro. I don't want to lose money. You know, I'm fucking investing in Dippin' Dots right now.
It's just kind of good, man. A little balls of ice cream.
What were the fucking alligator?
tiny,
what
too.
were the fucking
It's like
alligator
microplastics.
drinks?
Do y'all remember the stupid ass? Like you put a penny in it, and then you put like $1 also in it, and
And it would
it
crush the penny.
fucking crushes the penny.
And draws like a dick on it.
You're like, cool. Now I have this penny that
No,
I'm
the one that drew the dick.
immediately
The one that
lose.
drew the dick was $2 in quarters, dude.
That was, I guess, because
Also, we were destroying money. How was that? How was that legal?
you paid to do it.
Do you remember at what point that stopped being cool and you save your quarters for the condom machine in the fucking gas station bathroom?
I don't know.
And then you put your dick in it instead of drawing a dick on it. And you're like, yeah.
Dude, I was at the okay.
Were you jacking
At the
off
point-
with condoms
At
back
the,
then,
at
dude?
the point where like I needed condoms, I was pretty proud to go buy condoms. You know, I was never the kid that was like, "Oh no, I don't want to go buy condoms."
No, you didn't.
Well, did you take your magnums up there and they're like, who's the lucky guy?
Extra magnums.
No. That's older shit, dude. I'm talking about like when you're a little kid and you go in the bathroom and you see the condom machine in the bathroom, you know, and you're like, "What is that?"
I just remember cigarette machines in the bathrooms, and I knew what that was.
They never had cigarette machines in the bathroom. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they did.
They put them outside the bathrooms.
For sure.
They had cigarette machines in the pool hall.
Yeah, in the bars. At some gas stations, but they were always outside the bathrooms.
I think I always thought condom
They were
machines
outside
as
of
a
the
kid were like
environment.
bubblegum machines, so I didn't think
the
twice
condom
about
machines were always right next to the sink where you wash your hands, dude.
it. And jack off in condoms and throw them in the trash can.
Well, it wasn't just condoms.
Why would you jack off in a condom?
Because there's a condom right there, dude. And it's
Easy
like
cleanup. Easy cleanup. Dude.
easy
clean.
cleanup, dude. You're in the bar.
This is
You
a
want to
sock.
jack off real quick?
It's just it's just a tight fitting sock, you know.
75 cents for a fucking easy cleanup. You don't spray your AIDS all over the bathroom. That's
You just
great,
flush it
dude.
down their toilet.
I usually bleed a lot too. I don't like that shit.
What did a
What else was
Brock-
in there? Because I remember there was condoms, and then like you could get like a single,
like the little
single
horny-
dose.
Horny goat weed?
Well, no, they'd have like the little French tickler things, like the little rubber thing.
What?
Oh yeah, you don't remember those little things?
No.
You could also get like a
It's
single.
like a
cologne.
cock ring, like you put it around your dick, and it has like little fucking rubber nubs.
Yeah,
all the
cock
way
rings,
around it.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
dude.
get those out of the gas station too.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah, dude.
I
Like,
guess I
stick 'em in
never
your butt
read
and
the
stuff,
fucking text.
The 90s were a wild time, bro. The 90s were wild.
Yeah, they're
like around 2000s, everything's already becoming PC.
It was
Remember they
in
were,
the
like,
same.
ribbed
It was
and
in
stuff?
the
I thought it was
same
like-
machine.
I
It
thought
was
it
in the
was
same
like-
machine. The same machine. It was like condoms, fucking
Lube.
for her
right?
pleasure, all that shit. Remember?
No, the lube usually came free with one of the things. The little fucking shit we were just talking about, and then
cologne.
no,
Yeah, like single use. fucking
no,
cologne
that's
things.
only at the strip clubs, dude.
Oh well.
Well, never mind.
Literally only
I definitely
happens
never saw
at
that.
the strip
I
clubs.
definitely never saw that.
Hashtag me either. Remember how they had the Me Too movement, dude? We're gonna start the Me Either.
That's smart. Damn, hang on. I gotta write that. That's pretty good. Hashtag me neither.
Yeah,
Hashtag
dude.
me neither.
We need to do that on everything, man. Yes, I love it. I can get behind this message for sure.
They're
How long
like-
is it going to be until we can?
People are like hashtag Me Too, and you're like hashtag
Nope.
How long is it going to be until we can put like edibles and stuff in the little bathroom vending machine?
Bro, they're putting edibles in. Bro, check it out. I saw.
In strip clubs, dude, they already have.
No. Y'all still way in the gutter. We're trying to listen.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, listen, Linda. They put fucking weed in the edible arrangements. Remember how you could order edible arrangements for like your anniversary or something?
Mhm.
And it was like, it looks like flowers, but you can eat it.
That's gross.
Now it looks like flowers, but you can eat it, but it's pot. Surprise.
That's tight.
Can you imagine sitting in surprise you're fucking stoned now? Fucking
Surprise pot flowers to people.
I'm guessing that they probably have to say that it's weed.
You think?
Like, can you surprise edible?
They said
No,
because
this
they
is
said
like-
it's edible. It's already like assumed.
Can you surprise edible arrangement somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At work. That's where you gotta.
Dude,
at
they
work.
encourage it, bro.
if I see an
like,
edible arrangement
hey guys,
at
I
this
sent
point,
you an
I'm gonna
edible
eat it. dude.
you just go. Have you not been to the website? You just type in the
Oh,
person's
like
name.
okay, hypothetically,
You're
what
like,
if
how
like
much do you wanna give
somebody
them?
that you
You're
knew
like,
was in
all
the
of it?
hospital and you were like, "Here's an edible arrangement for your room," and then they were like, "Oh hell yeah!"
and they're
that-
like deathly allergic to cannabis,
And that's
you're like,
weed.
Yeah, here you
You know what nope.
go. Wow, you talk shit on Putin, but you won't say that.
Nope.
Dude, can I get some promethazine like edible arrangements too? You know what I'm saying? Like
Wait.
some lean.
Way to tone it down, Matt Daly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just send me like 4 bottles, bro. It'd be
What if
cool.
they do like Jello shots and shit,
You can send me, dude. That's a good business. Like,
and the shroom chocolate?
deliver
Bro,
Jello
shit?
shots, bro. That's genius.
Have y'all realized that a lot of
That's
bars you go
copyrighted, by
to
the
have
way.
like $1 or $3 Jello shots just hanging out there?
Yeah,
ready
but
to
I-
be had.
See, that's the thing is these fucking third-party Jello shots. You don't really know what you're getting. You know.
I've had it work both ways. Both ways. I've gotten the watered down ones, and then I've gotten the ones that I was like, "You lost money on this deal."
I guess it's just they just buy a big ass bottle of fucking Skull vodka or something.
Okay, I'll tell you this: chicken daiquiri place close to us,
Mhm.
watered down.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiba Huts, a little excessive,
Yeah, you're like, oops.
but
You're like, I want 3.
but check it out: the ones at Chicken Daiquiri Place are $1, and the ones at Chiba Hut are $3.
Which tracks?
What if
Yeah.
they put Everclear in them?
So you just have to have 3 times as many at the chicken daiquiri place.
I'll tell you this: if I ever open a bar and I've got Jello shots in the fridge, they got Everclear in them. Fuck y'all.
Fuck everybody.
Clever ear, huh?
Yeah, you know what? Also, Everclear kind of cheap, dude. Not super expensive.
And it's really strong stuff too. I've
Let's
heard.
go.
What Jello are you using? Are you using green Jello, red Jello?
Ooh.
No,
That's
okay.
good. That's
Definitely not the orange Jello.
Also, I won't be a one color Jello motherfucker. Like, if you want a Jello shot, I'll be like, we got 4 colors, dude. You pick your color.
Hold
dude.
on. This is super important because we actually did the math on this at one point whenever I was like 19 or something. After a certain point, you don't.
I wrote a
like,
thesis on this.
Yeah, at a certain alcohol percentage, you don't get Jello anymore. You just get like some watery fucking like Kool-Aid shit, right?
That's true.
So I think it was like 120 proof is when you start crossing that line, unless you use sugar-free Jello, and then you can
And then
go up
you
to
can
like
get away with
130
it.
or something like that.
Gross. I don't want to.
And you can throw Splenda in that shit and make it taste like real Jello.
Ew.
So you can't do Everclear though. Is my point, unless you water it down.
Or don't use sugar.
But
That
you could
sounds
probably get away
disgusting.
with like.
They're Jello shots. Nobody
Damn,
said
wait.
if it has to be Jello or if it's a shot that tastes like Jello.
What if you did like? What if you did like the 99 fucking schnapps though,
Oof. I'm game. Let's play. Let's play,
and
dude.
then throw in a fucking Jello pack?
Let's have a Jello shot. Throw
99
down,
bananas.
dude.
It would be
Lime
like
Jello.
a shot, but it's
lime
got-
Jello.
I'm calling this right now. We're gonna have a Jello shot throwdown. Check it out.
Lime Jello.
We're each gonna come with a tray of Jello shots
And our own
to the show.
liquor stuff we can put in it.
You do whatever you want to. It's
Damn.
a shot.
whatever I
What?
want.
Can I make it edibles?
Nope.
Steel
Semen,
reserve.
semen is strictly not allowed
Whoa!
Dude,
in the Jello shots.
that's not fair.
I have to qualify it for Gator, dude. He might get confused.
Hey, you might like it.
He's like, I'm gonna put milk in.
How do you like my jelly, boys?
Yeah, milk, eggs, goat shit, and I'm gonna jack off all over.
How do you
it.
like that milk jelly?
Yeah, that's about special sauce on top. It's got a lot of alcohol in it.
No, but
every-
what-
Bro, everybody knows that's a lie. You can't say anything that comes out of you has a lot of alcohol in it, dude.
I want to go back to this, Chris.
You don't retain a lot of alcohol as a human.
I don't know if that's an insult or or a compliment.
It's an observation.
I've got red hair too.
I
And my
want to go
balls
back to this because
smell.
Chris said he'd do multiple flavors. Gator just said lime green.
Lime green, dude. Let's do it.
What's your favorite Jello shot, Chop?
The,
If you had to pick
I
a
like the
flavor,
orange.
Jello color.
red?
Chris,
I
like
like
red?
the
Yeah,
orange.
I was gonna say, what is it like? Fucking fruit punch? I guess.
I like the
like
orange.
just
you like
the
red.
yeah, the like
Okay.
fucking red one.
I'll probably
Red
go with
head
lime
like a
green
big
too.
dog.
I'm a lime green guy.
I'm
What
an
are you-
orange
what are
guy.
you, Blake?
I like the orange.
He's an orange.
No, red is the only answer.
So there's 2 greens, 2 red, and 1 orange.
Green wins.
Blue can fuck
Sorry.
right off, dude. Blue can fuck off, you know?
Sorry.
yeah, fuck blue.
Blue's whatever.
What the fuck is blue?
The grape one is
Blueberry?
It's beaver pussies.
Blueberries aren't even blue.
What about
Fuck
grape?
How's this-
Purple, motherfucker.
No,
Lime.
Oh,
Do they even make purple?
Grapes are green, dude. What are you talking about?
purple's beaver pussies too. I think it's the same.
That's
Maybe
for
purple's
buttholes,
beaver
dude.
dicks.
I think
and
it's
blue is
buttholes.
beaver pussies.
Buttholes make the purple color, I think.
Yeah,
I saw a whole thing about it. They were talking about strawberry flavors and like oatmeal, and they were
Red
like,
is the
turns
only
out it's beaver
flavor.
dicks.
red's
Yeah.
the only flavor.
So strawberry flavor, I think, can make anything taste good.
Yeah, even steak. You ever had strawberry flavor on steak?
Yep.
Like if you put strawberry jam on steak, it's fucking good. Or honey.
I've done that
Ooh,
stupid
yeah.
shit, dude. It's good
Or
shit.
strawberry Jello powder
Yeah.
on steak.
You ever had a
Mouth
Jello?
Season it?
You ever
No,
had?
like
You ever
for
had a
real,
Jello
Have you ever
steak?
seasoned a steak with strawberry Jello
You
powder?
don't even need salt. It's really good. It's got gelatin in it.
Dude, honestly, I bet that is good. as fuck.
It congeals.
It does.
That's what you're looking for in a steak. Like when you get the perfect sear and then the nice congealed layer on top.
Congealment is what they call it. Yeah.
It's technical.
Yeah. Congealers, that's an old science, dude. Congealers have been around for centuries. It was actually considered a dark art.
Have
for
you
a
ever
long time.
congeal aged a steak?
They used to have like
Yeah.
farriers would like take the horse hoof shavings, and that's how they started congealing steak.
Yeah.
If you can get the congealing to happen with some condensation on the outside,
It's congelic.
extra special
Condensation.
condensation.
I like congelic. You should write that down.
What?
Congelic.
I don't know what that means.
Something Gator just said.
It describes the efficacy and
Do y'all realize that some
promise
guy?
of
the
a
efficacy?
congealer. Yeah.
Do y'all realize that some guy fucking made a store called Condoms Depot and made a fuck ton of money?
Do you think he was jacking off in condoms in the bathroom?
Dude, who
at a
jerks
bar?
off in condoms? That's fucking stupid.
Why? What is stupid about that? It's safe, dude.
Use a sock like a gentleman.
That shit hurts.
What, a sock?
Yeah.
Use it for the action. Use what?
Well, how do you jerk off in it? Would you insert it like fucking last stroke
Yeah,
with your hand in there? I'm sorry, I can't fit my hand and my dick in a sock.
it's two handed, dude. You know.
I don't know. I don't.
You don't
Both
know that-
hands.
I still haven't figured out the sock jerking off.
Look, you beat off with one hand. You got the sock in the other hand, and then right before the fucking moment, you fucking take your other hand and sock it, dude. So that you nut in the sock.
Socket.
See, I thought you like jacked off with a sock, and I was like, that's weird, dude. I'm just gonna jack off all over my
But that's
body
only if
instead.
you don't have a sink, dude. Like grown people got sinks, dude.
I chew in the toilet.
That's
I'm too short for a sink.
Like a gentleman, just jerk off in the sink.
I'm too short for that. Fuck you. And I'm not getting a step stool out. I'll jerk off in the toilet.
Like a child. A play school
Yeah.
step stool.
Yeah.
You ever
What the
use
fuck
Just
do I
got
look like,
Thomas
dude?
the train engine so I can jerk off. in
Dude,
the
anytime I
sink.
have a girl over and there's a step stool in front of my sink, they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Jerk it off in your sink again? And I'm gonna be like, God damn it. They're gonna know exactly why I have it there.
Gator, they're with you, dude. You're not tricking anybody. They know you need a step stool, dude. Just own it.
Gator needs a
No, man, I'm not doing that. That's
Gator needs a
disrespectful shit. dude.
Thomas the train
Some rude
engine
shit.
step stool to jerk off in the toilet.
Yeah, I'll
Because
miss
he's-
the bowl
Aw.
sometimes, dude. I'll miss the bowl sometimes. It goes down the side and it gets all over the bottom of the fucking bowl and on the sides, and it's gross. I know. What, dude? Sorry, I can't shoot that far either. It
So
doesn't
you
really
just
go
jerk
up.
off in a condom?
Yeah, it's easy to clean up.
I'm super glad I have to duck.
I do it
and
at
don't need a
bars
step
mostly,
stool,
but-
you know?
What?
Condoms are pre-lubed too.
Yeah,
No, that's not true. Some of them dry as fuck, boy.
and you can pull it off. And you can
So
tie it
the
up.
ones in the fucking bathroom.
You know, if you get them at
dispenser? Yeah,
Family,
those
if you
are
get them
dry.
at Family Dollar, dude, it's questionable.
What are you using? Sheepskin fucking condoms? Fucking
Extra medium.
Dude, sheepskin are extra dry, dude.
yeah, the fucking like butthole condoms they make. They like tie a knot in one end. They're like, yeah, stick your dick in it.
It'll probably stop something.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe. I don't know.
Dude, that's weird. I don't like condoms.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I don't
think
like
so.
condoms
I don't think anybody
ever.
likes condoms, dude.
Dude, fuck that shit.
I never met a girl
unless
or
you're jerking off, I guess.
bro.
Apparently.
I never met a girl or a dude that likes condoms, dude.
And then motherfuckers break, dude.
Can we take a
They
minute to
don't-
discuss what the fuck the point is of a flavored condom or an edible condom?
Oh, I know what the point is, dude.
They
You-
taste
yeah,
good,
hey,
don't they?
Hey,
Isn't
look,
that
if
part
she
of
ever wants 3 inches of fruit by the foot, you know what I'm saying? I got her.
it? Yeah. Just don't use your teeth too much. 'cause it'll
Fruit by
break.
the inches.
Fruit by the inches, motherfucker.
I think it's specifically to put cocaine on so that they can have something to eat and sniff.
Oh, yeah. It smells
So-
good.
It's like sticky, so it holds the cocaine on your dick.
Lord
You know
knows
what I'm
my
saying?
dick smells bad.
It's fucking massage and sniff, you know what I mean?
Wrap that thing up
Oh,
in, a,
that's-
in a
yeah,
fruity
that's smart.
piece of latex, and man, yeah.
I got a special.
If she has edible
I got a
panties, are
special
you
sticker
eating them?
down there? It's called massage
What?
and sniff.
If she has edible panties, are you eating them?
yeah.
Wait, like, you got to eat them. If
What
she's
if you already
wearing them.
ate?
Wait,
You're
wait,
like,
wait,
I'm
wait,
full,
wait.
dude. I fucking had a steak for dinner.
These
Like
days,
16
I actually
ounces.
have to be more specific. If the edible is on the front side, then yeah. If the edible is on the back
Not
side,
a weed edible, they're just like edible panties.
you didn't understand what I was saying.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Why are you all prude about buttholes, dude? That's my favorite part.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What?
Nope. Nope.
You're gonna eat edible G-strings?
Yeah.
Damn. All right. So this is how we get Chris. So we
Peanut butter.
open an edible underwear store, and then we make them edibles, THC edibles. And the front portion is like a 10 milligram edible, but the back portion is like a fucking
50.
50. Yeah.
I'll eat 5 10s, dude.
What do you have against buttholes, dude?
Lots of things.
THC condoms. No one ever saw that one
Dude,
coming.
It's where poop
Honestly,
comes
mine doesn't act right, and I don't think anybody else's does either. Dude, I ain't sticking my tongue anywhere near that.
You gotta have some faith in the world.
Bro, honestly,
Hey, let me. I'm
and
gonna.
honestly, look, check.
But
If
you
a girl,
gotta
if a
have
girl
faith.
sticks her tongue around my butthole, dude, then
You got to.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Whoa.
Say what you're gonna say.
You didn't say Putin in that sentence. I think it's okay.
I don't think I can talk to you no more.
If a girl does what now?
If you're the type, no, you know, just no.
But you know, girls have buttholes too, man. That's what I'm getting at.
That's tight.
And I don't know why. I don't know
and
why
you
this
know,
always gets twisted.
Tight butthole.
Yeah.
tight buttholes. But you, no.
Loose butthole.
So you just fucking compartmentalize that part. You just cut that part out. You just disregard it. You're like, nah, dude, that ain't shit. I'm just gonna fucking block that part out.
I'm just saying, if a girl sticks her tongue in my butthole, I probably won't ever kiss her ever.
Why is that happening? Why are you going there with this? I'm talking about.
I'm just saying that.
I want to talk about your
And
butthole.
that's cool. And there's girls that like I could just never kiss ever, and that's tight, you know.
I'm
Dude,
talking
I
about
love a
girls'
girl that
buttholes,
gets
dude.
all deep down in my butthole, bro.
I'm talking about girls' buttholes, not fucking y'all's buttholes.
You making out with the girl after she fucking tongue chops your butthole, dude?
Yeah.
You gonna make out with her?
I'm going to be all up in her butthole, too.
See, that's
Butthole
that's
mouse,
okay.
Damn.
That's
Butthole
okay.
mouse.
I don't know about why are you guys all.
When's the last time I was sick, bro? And last time you were sick? I haven't been sick in years.
Cause you've been
Building up
eating
that
buttholes,
immunity.
dude.
I've been building up that immunity on buttholes. Bro.
Fucking tongue punching buttholes, dude.
Yeah.
Ivermectin's gonna save you, bro.
Correcting your Spanish,
Challenge some
dude.
buttholes.
Yeah,
dude.
that's what I'm saying.
You can bite them.
Best way to fight COVID.
Some butthole chow
They
mein.
didn't want to
Yeah.
tell you that. Ivermectin and buttholes, dude.
So basically, if he drives a Honda Pilot and smokes American Spirits, he'll tongue punch your butthole, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of, what house were y'all sorted into when y'all were smoking cigarettes?
I was a Marlboro guy when I smoked cigarettes.
I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
first cigarettes I got were Marlboros. Yeah.
Marlboro Reds.
The first cigarettes I ever got were Marlboros, but I
see-
smoked Pall Malls for like ever.
See, I was a Camel person,
No,
but
we-
I had a Marlboro stepdad. You know
Pall
what I
Mall is not an acceptable grouping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You get Marlboro, Camel,
Do y'all remember-
Newport, or American
Do y'all
Spirit.
remember GPCs?
I smoked more Camels than any of the other ones.
I knew a guy who smoked
Do y'all
GPCs.
remember GPCs?
His name was
dude?
Gary. We called
I
him
don't know what
Gary's
that
personal
is.
cigarettes.
Dude, GPCs used to be the generic. They called it a generic pack of cigarettes, dude. GPCs.
You remember Gary out at the
They were
marina?
actually called
Oh, yeah.
GPCs. Other people called them gangster pack of cigarettes because you were poor, so you were probably a gangster.
No,
so
dude, it was Gary's
gangster
pack of cigarettes, dude.
Gary's pack. of
Gary got
cigarettes.
laid off from fucking Dell and worked at the marina when I was like 19, and he was like 42. And he smoked GPCs. And we're
I
like,
feel that in
Gary's
my heart,
personal
dude.
cigarettes.
I'm about to start smoking cigarettes again.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wait, so what?
Smoke cigarettes like a man, do cocaine and shit.
What was it again? It was
Buttholes.
Marlboro,
Well, I've been doing
Newport,
cocaine, but
New
Camel, and
American
American
Spirits.
Spirit.
see, none of those are like the broke motherfucker option though.
Well,
yeah, you forgot the Winstons.
But it was four of them.
Buglers.
Oh, the Buglers, dude. Buglers are some hard times, bro.
Buglers.
damn, do you remember that? Holy shit, man. Oh my god. I remember
Like,
smoking
what
that. I
about
feel like I
the
smoked
Winstons or the
pencils.
Pall
I'll buy the
Malls or the
can of
Lucky
the
Strikes
dude.
or the like? Where's the cheap motherfucker bracket?
Oh,
'Cause,
Lucky Strikes is fucking American pack of cigarettes.
What
dude.
were the ones that looked like fucking Old Spice fucking deodorant? It had like the boat on it, and they didn't taste like tobacco. They tasted like feet and shit.
Doral?
I know what you're
You got
talking about.
Durals, dude. I remember Durals, dude.
He's like, I know exactly.
Those were fucking. Look, I had Broncos too. Y'all ever had Broncos? It was like smoking like fucking
No.
leaves, dude. Broncos.
I'll tell you what a good
rough.
cigarette is if you want to be sorted into a good house. Parliament.
Oh my god,
That's a good house.
That's
to
an
be
old
sorted
people
to.
cigarette.
with a recessed filter.
That is the
Yeah.
Lincoln Town Car of cigarettes.
That's what you want to smoke. That's,
Dude.
that's eventually if you're working up and you're smoking like Marlboro Special Blend. Now you got to work up to the Parliaments, and that's what you got to do.
I
The
tell you
Wizard-
what I really want to do, but I'm afraid of the shame. Is I want to hit like Virginia Slims. There's got to be something so perfect and amazing about skinny cigarettes.
The Wizard wants to ride Big Body and smoke Parliaments.
Yeah,
It makes sense. Yeah, that tracks.
I smoke American Spirits now.
Y'all want to know something?
I haven't
something
bought a pack of
embarrassing?
Parliaments.
You want to know something embarrassing?
You never smoked a cigarette in your
The
life.
very first cigarette I ever smoked was a clove.
Ah,
It's not a
okay.
cigarette. You can try again.
I did.
What's your very first cigarette? What was your very first cigarette then?
Uh,
Said you smoked a clove.
After that, yeah. After that, it was Marlboro.
You're like, first piece of pussy I had was like a piece of deli ham. Like, okay, cool. What was the first piece of pussy you had though?
What is a clove?
It's not a cigarette. That's like some fucking knockoff bullshit.
It's like other leaf.
You're like, I was going to use deodorant,
Yeah,
but
isn't
I
it-
had to use
isn't it
fucking.
Like, isn't that what it is?
Yeah, it's a clove, dude. It's like a black piece of paper around like potpourri and shit. That's not a cigarette. It pops and cracks when you smoke it.
So-
Not a cigarette.
In the late 90s, girls that smoke cloves would put out. Just saying.
Girls who like exist put out though. You know what I mean? If girls have a vagina, they want you to put your dick inside of it.
That's
a lot.
true. That's facts.
Like often,
I'm not
sometimes
saying
fast,
you're
sometimes
wrong.
slow. You know, sometimes they're buttholes too. They're like,
Usually
Yeah,
they want
buttholes.
you to put more dick in, you know?
yeah,
Oh, speaking of which, there's
Mouths.
a company that's capitalizing on this endeavor.
Buttholes?
And there
or cloves.
a lot of people want to get into the Mile High Club, right? So what they're doing is they're providing a space with a hot air balloon that goes way up 3,000 feet.
They're going to space.
The hot air balloons go up 3,000 feet?
That's in
7
space,
million
dude.
feet, yeah.
That's in orbit, dude. That's lunar.
And
The lunar orbit, dude.
Yeah, dude. They're fucking nuclear scion belt.
it's got
shit,
fucking
dude.
curtains and shit.
Why you need curtains? You're
So
in
you
the
can't see your
sky.
fucking dick.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't
That
know.
shit's
Maybe
gross,
someone
dude.
flies by on an airplane and spies on you.
Look at that dude with a little dick.
Yeah.
I see a little dick over there.
See that?
It's like we have
The
Google
fucking-
satellite. We can't even see that motherfucker. Look how small it is.
Little dick motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Dude, the balloon definitely. I saw the fucking picture. It's definitely got curtains. But you're right. I don't know why. That's curtains.
That seems weird.
What
Yeah,
does
I
it
would
look
have been
like,
her
dude?
over the hot air balloon and be like,
Dude, I'll go toss her out when I'm done. I'm like, I don't need any more babies.
you know
Hang
what
your
I'm saying?
tits out
Hang
3,000
the tits
feet.
out there, dude.
I got 13 kids. Get out of here. Woo!
Also, I'm saying though, if they want to do it right, they should have provided the balloon and like, the girl.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to be.
Isn't that like illegal though? Because you're like providing
Not in
sexual.
Vegas.
Yeah, but if you're 3,000 feet, you might be like.
What if you got her pregnant
Above
there?
the international sea line or what are they
gonna
going to
make
call it? He's made it out of international waters, dude.
There's
Yeah.
sea lions up there, dude.
Sea lions. dude.
They're gonna bite your dick off if they can find it. Dude.
I see you're lying about the size of your dick, dude.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait for what, dude?
So we all agree that like if you sail far enough off the shore, eventually you get to international sea, right? And whatever law exists around, like
That's why Epstein brought
on
the
the-
island.
Thank you for that, Chris. Whatever law exists, right? Like at the nearest island, obviously doesn't apply anymore. What if
Now everything's fucked.
if you went straight up, right? Like at what point does the law stop going up?
I'm pretty sure as soon as you're in the air, you should be good.
Right?
But-
Like
But that's not how Americans.
no, you're 45 feet or something on a scissor lift, and you're like, hell yeah, I can fucking have monkey knife fights up here, you know? Like that's not.
Heroin and hookers completely legal on top of the scissor lift, dude.
But at 3,000 feet? But at 3,000 feet? I don't know. Maybe monkey knife fights are legal. I don't.
Hey, that means everything's legal in Breck,
Dude, monkey knife fights and hot air balloons would probably sell.
Big time.
I'll go right now.
The monkey falls and you just get to film it falling all the way to the ground. That's good. That's cinema, bro.
Y'all missed the All right.
All right, look. At what point in going up can I gamble?
Say hi. Yeah. And take mushrooms. Can I just take mushrooms and gamble?
So yeah,
At like 2,000 feet? No, we don't agree. All right, 3,000 feet.
yeah, you're a little late. The government said like anything within the lines, straight up all the way to the moon. is
Till
fuck-
forever?
Yeah, until for. I mean, you gotta get.
Wait,
into
does that mean
orbit.
sometimes we own the moon and sometimes like China owns the moon?
Yeah, for
No,
sure.
I don't like that. Fuck that. I don't like that.
Not to the moon, but like all the way to orbit at least. Like straight up, they're like fucking America all the way up, dude.
It's probably like a couple miles past the International Space Station is how up you need to go. Because that's still like...
No, the International
That's still-
Space Station's clearly in
Oh, they
international
definitely-
waters.
they
That's
definitely
why
have
it's
monkey
called
knife fights on the
International
ISS.
But it
Space
still has
Station.
laws, you know?
No, I have to agree with Chris here. It's the International Space Station. That means
It is in international waters. Everything's legal there, dude. We
monkey knife fights and gambling, dude.
can let's
Is
go.
that what they're doing up there?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah,
bro.
lots of cocaine.
They jack off too.
How do you think they stay up all those hours, dude?
Cool.
Sounds dope.
I should have been an astronaut.
Tight.
That shit is tight.
Wait, you like to jack off?
Have you seen a zero-G monkey knife
No,
fight, bro?
honestly I hate it. It's literally the bane of my existence. It's the worst thing I've ever done.
Makes your dick hurt.
Don't
huh?
like it at all,
Makes your
dude.
dick
It's
hurt.
terrible.
You're just doing it wrong.
I hate fucking beating my meat.
It's because you're using a sock.
Quit using your toaster oven.
Quit
dude.
using
Or a condom.
Quit using a condom.
No, you need to use a condom.
Dude, a sock is safe, dude, but leave the condoms alone.
Ow, dude. Socks? Sock on your cock, huh?
Cock
What
sock
about the
king,
like
dude.
grippy part of your sock
Oh.
that like grips your foot?
Cock sock king,
It
dude?
like grips your dick and stuff? That hurts.
Grippy socks are a different thing.
Yeah, you don't want to use grippy socks, especially upside down or inside out, dude. That's a problem.
Yeah, but what kind of socks do you have then if they're not grippy socks?
Chris, go to
The soft
Walmart and buy
coat
some
that you
jack-off
kinda need.
socks in the jack-off section.
Oh, they have jack off socks?
They have
Dude,
a jack-off.
Walmart definitely has a jack.
Are those the tube socks?
Go to the jack-off section and buy some socks, bro.
Fucking lube tube, fucking jack off socks?
That would be kind of hilarious if they like, you know, in the men's health air quotes section, they were like, here's
Tube
the lube,
socks.
here's the condom, here's a pack of socks.
Gator, I want to throw a hypothetical out for you, right?
Okay.
You get home tonight later, dude. You're laying in your bed.
And here's a sexy ass pillow.
and you're scrolling through Audible books and you find the porno Audible book and you start listening
Debbie
to
does
it,
Dallas. It's on Wikipedia.
Sure.
Yeah, I started
Whatever the
listening to
fuck it
earlier.
is,
Yeah.
you know? But you
good.
get a boner, so you're like, I might as well take care of this before I fall asleep,
Mhm.
right?
Right. What am I doing? Is that what you want to know?
No. So, fuck, dude, I gotta quit smoking weed.
You forgot. I didn't forget.
Shots, let's go.
If you're laying in bed and about to
Oh,
beat
wait,
it,
no, I got it. Hold on, hear me out, right? So you go ahead and whip one out, dude, and you fucking spray all over your fucking belly, you know?
It gets in my beard.
And
dude.
now you got a mess there.
Oh,
but
my
like
beard.
the towels are like way the fuck over there, and you're like way fucking tired because you're drunk and fucking it's late, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like you don't just pull your sock out and just like clean off your belly with your sock, throw it in the dirty clothes, call it a day.
I got a cat.
Dude, cats don't come to you, dude. Don't fucking lie to me.
I grab it and I fucking wipe it all over my belly. I throw it against the wall.
If you grabbed a cat and tried to wipe your cum off with it, you'd end up like going to the hospital with fucking
They bite me. I had
cat
infections
scratch
before.
fever in your dick, dude.
Yeah.
You don't want cat scratch fever in your dick. That's a
I
problem.
They don't
want a
bite
cat
my dick.
anywhere near my dick, bro.
They like go for my throat.
Bro,
It gets
the-
in my beard.
The
I shoot
cats,
far.
the kitty claws have been in the kitty litter, dude, and that's a problem when it scratches your dick.
Yeah,
dude.
because they like shit and like want to
Now
touch
you got
it and
kitty
stuff.
litter dick. Nobody wants kitty litter dick, dude.
Well, then sometimes I grab my dog and do it.
Super problem, dude.
I gotta use 2 hands when I grab my dog because he's big. But
Well,
he,
your dog
he-
will just clean up the mess.
he
You call
can.
him right and give him the right enough amount of peanut
I don't like
butter.
him licking it because then he goes after my jack off socks and stuff.
If
too.
you're using
And
your
chew
dog,
on
you
him.
might as well just put peanut butter on your fucking dick.
Yeah, dude, I'll clean all everything up, dude. He'll get the peanut butter and everything else.
All right, we're gonna take shots now. Stop! Stop!
Yeah, I'm starting to get a. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm starting to get a boner. Is
I
that what
did
you're
not say that. You said that. You said that.
Where's my dog?
It's fucked up, Matt.
Where's my dog?
Where my dog's at?
Yeah. Don't say it to my dog or my goats or my
Bro,
chickens.
that just took that.
You're gonna hurt my chickens, okay?
That used to be a hardcore saying. It's like there was some rapper guy that was like, "Where my dog's at?" And that was hardcore, dude. And now when we say it, it sounds really like
It's different now.
Yeah, you think Diddy's gonna show up, dude? That's what I think of. Not my dog. Y'all are weird, dude. Don't think about my dog like that.
Y'all gonna make me join PETA, dude.
Y'all don't like
I'm gonna
chocolate
fight
like I
you
like
for
chocolate.
Fucking your dogs, dude.
I'd be fucking with that.
So, like, all right, if you're doing the hot air balloon thing,
Uh-huh.
and so like obviously if it goes all the way up, you can't do America. So, like, what if you? I don't know. What if you took it south? Like, what if you went to one of the poles or something, like Antarctica?
Which
Or the
pole?
North
My
Pole?
pole? You want to go down on my pole?
You're already in an escape aircraft, dude. You can just like bang it out there over the edge, fly away, dude.
Yeah.
Antarctica's not real. Antarctica doesn't exist.
Dude, did you have French onion soup before you came? Because you're fucking soupy as a muffin.
Is the world flat?
Antarctica is not real. Tell me Antarctica is
Ah,
fucking
God,
real.
it's not real.
Is the world flat? I'm fucking-
You can eat shit.
Birds are goddamn liars.
Hop on a plate, motherfucker.
The birds are liars, I'll tell you that.
Huh? What's up?
Show me your Antarctica picture. So show me your Antarctica selfies.
It was on Whiskey and Whiskers.
Gator, you finish that, I'm gonna beat you with your fucking belt.
It was on
He
Wiki.
wanted to see my Antarctica pictures. They're
It
right
was
on my
on the
dick.
it's on the WikiLeaks. Remember when they showed all those pictures of
Super
Antarctica
Bro
on
show.
There's no
WikiLeaks?
such thing as Antarctica.
They WikiLeaked
People
all over
don't
my
go to
dick,
Antarctica.
dude. Antarctica WikiLeaked all over my dick hole, and I'll show it to you.
Wasn't this a thing a while back
It's
with
not
Australia?
real. Yes, and Australia is equally not real.
Well,
But
I can
Antarctica-
agree with that because kangaroos aren't real. Fucking marsupials are not real. People don't talk like that.
You think
People don't say
penguins-
mate.
You think penguins
That's
are
so
real?
sexually inappropriate to say mate to somebody. It's like, what? I'm not your fucking
Not only
mate.
are penguins not real, there's not even penguins in the middle of Antarctica. Nobody's like, hey, there's a bunch of penguins in the middle of Antarctica.
Dude, that's way more believable than toucan Sam's. Yeah, fuck you.
Then what?
Toucan Sam's.
Toucan. Oh, okay.
They have
toucan.
fucking rainbow
Yeah, there's-
beaks and
there's not
fucking
even
like
toucans
sing in multiple
in
languages.
Antarctica.
Are you kidding me? Fucking koala bears. Oh, who made that?
They don't
Goddamn
live in
Disney.
Antarctica either. Literally,
They-
nobody lives in
Well,
Antarctica.
they the eucalyptus and shit
Didn't
out
someone,
fucking like magical oil.
Like say
what?
they were in Antarctica and they went crazy and they started killing people and they had to send an SOS.
That was recently.
Okay.
I think that's like a script
that's a
for a
movie
porno
script.
movie, dude. Like,
It is, but then it was real life, and that's why it's crazy.
That's
and
Debbie Does
dangerous.
Dallas.
It is-
dude. That's Debbie Does Antarctica.
right?
I think Debbie Does Antarctica would have saved that guy from
They-
going crazy.
She probably did. They probably flew her down there to fucking save
Bro,
it.
do you know how
Trump
small
did.
the dicks would be in Debbie Does Antarctica, dude?
They probably got AC.
Unless they have people
You
with
think
big
they
dicks
got
down
AC?
there.
I think
Yeah.
they probably need AC in Antarctica, dude.
They probably need to warm up for body heat. You know, you probably have to sleep like together, you know? And he
your-
probably was
All right,
like,
genuine
dicks and
question.
stuff?
Wouldn't anything be a heater in Antarctica? Like if it's blowing fucking
70?
55 degrees? Yeah.
Like, dude, the 70s nice. Huh, that's smart.
Anyways, we should go to Antarctica.
Do you think they have good porn down there?
There is no Antarctica.
Let's go.
Do you think if you dig for porn down there, you can find some good shit? Or they don't have very good
Bro,
shit?
I bet
It's
we
all
could
ice?
go to
This is not
Antarctica.
Apache Shores. This is fucking Antarctica.
Yeah, see, I can't live somewhere you can't dig for porn. and
Do you
find
think
good
how
shit.
secure your
I bet
porn?
we can go to Antarctica, and I bet we get there, and I bet you, the one that made us go to fucking Antarctica, is like, why the fuck we come here? This shit sucks.
Dude, but think how secure your porn fort would be if Antarctica was real and you stored all your porn there.
I think that's where we keep all this seeds and diseases.
I think we need to fund archaeological discoveries of
We probably keep
porn
porn there
forts,
too.
dude.
Porn forts?
Yeah. Porn forts are like a significant part of our history as people.
I know.
These are the
Where did porn go wrong?
burial mounds
when it went
of
Do
digital-
our
y'all remember
ancestors.
what year that we lost?
When
like,
it went digital, when it got
relevant
on the
porn,
internet. When it
dude?
got on the internet. 'Cause
No, it was on the internet well before we lost it, dude.
No, because when you can still find pits and caverns of porn.
At what point?
That's what I
mean.
At what
Cauldrons.
point did porn become incest? I'm just saying. At what point did that?
I think
fucking
it's
happen?
always been incestuous.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
even since the Egyptians.
Bullshit, dude. Debbie Does Dallas. It used to be classy. It used
Actually,
to be so
Rome
classy. You can watch it on fucking.
Wikipedia.
Oh, you mean
Wikipedia,
like
dude.
modern stuff? Like, oh, I'm fucking step bro. Like,
Yeah, the porn today is broken, right?
that was like 2020 or
At
something
what
like
point? No, it was before COVID. No, it might have been since we've done the podcast, right?
That shit never turned me
Yeah,
on.
we had an
dude. I'm
episode
not
about
into
this.
that.
It literally happened during the podcast.
That shit's weird,
So it's
isn't
in
it?
the last 5 years. It broke. I don't know who broke porn.
I get
But
milfs,
fuck that
but,
guy,
like,
dude.
My brother? I ain't into my brother, dude. That's kind of weird, dude.
I think studying the ancient
At some point, all
archaeological
porn
version,
became questionable porn, dude.
the
That's
ancient
weird.
archaeological porn forts. I like this idea.
So it's something actually my son and I have gotten into. He started sex ed in school, and I was like, well, let's go out and we'll do some history. And so,
Did you
we've
hide
got some
Playboys
property.
in the woods, dude.
yeah, we've got some property, and we went out and we found an old site. You know, you can look for
It's
signs.
like a tent that's obviously like folded over and
Mhm.
like 2 years old, maybe.
You can
Maybe
see
a
a
bunch
mound.
of empty beer cans.
There's usually a mound and some beer cans. That's a good. So when you start finding the beer cans, that's when you know you're on it. Beer cans, batteries, sometimes are a good sign. But yeah, you start kind of digging around in the ground a little bit, and you'll start hitting pages. And sometimes you'll hit like a Newsweek or some bullshit like that, like an Esquire.
You think you're
National
onto something.
Geographic,
Yeah.
dude. National Geographic.
Dude, what
fill a
fucks you
fake
up
out.
is the Sports Illustrated.
Sports
you start hitting
Illustrated,
Sports
National Geographic,
Illustrated.
they both fuck you
You
up,
hit the
dude.
swimsuit edition, and you're like, maybe this is a gold mine. But yeah, once you start hitting Hustlers and Playboys, and the pages stick, and they're a little washed out, you're like, yeah, we're.
And
we're
they
on
don't
it,
make
dude.
Playboys anymore, so those are like part of history now, bro.
Yeah,
Not like they used to, dude.
we went through a lot of layers. We dug for like 8 hours a couple weekends ago, but we found some really good
Did
stuff.
you find some arrowheads and the porn at the
Some
porn fort?
penthouses.
We had to go way below the
There-
porns. But we
There's
found them.
it's like geological layers, right? Like
Oh,
like
yeah.
layers of sediment,
Mhm.
right? Like you get the Sports Illustrated on top, and then there's Playboy right below that, and then eventually you start hitting pay dirt, right? Like you start getting into the like penthouse, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we found a Titanic VHS.
And
the
then pretty
dual
soon
fucking
you're getting
set,
into
dude.
like Club and Hustler, and it's like, oh, we're there now. We found it.
Fucking Teen Savvy and shit. You don't remember that
I
one,
don't
dude?
know what that is.
Yeah, you got to dig a lot, and you'll start seeing shit.
I think,
like that.
do gas stations still sell porn? If I went up to the gas station, like, you got any porn? They'd
Depends
be
on
like,
the
what?
gas station.
I don't think so.
Where do you get porn now?
You got to go to the sketchy gas stations. The one that
the
sell crack
internet.
pipes.
Yeah, you just go like freeporn.com.
I'm pretty sure that you already have it on your phone,
Or you
dude.
can like Google
You could
tits.
probably type in where do you get porn.com. That'll
No,
probably
but I
work.
want like a magazine.
you
you
can
know,
like
to, like-
download a PDF, maybe.
Yeah, except you can't do that in
Oh.
fucking Texas anymore.
The ancient arts.
Oh, you can't get Playboys and Hustlers in Texas anymore.
No, you could probably get those. But
You
you,
gotta
can't
be
just
like
like type
52
in
or
where do I
something.
find porn.com.
You
In
can
Texas.
if you have a NordVPN. Speaking of NordVPN, you should sponsor the show.
I'm pretty sure you can just type in chicks.
You gotta type in naked boobs or naked tits, and it works.
You type in naked.
Turn the
anything-
safe search off, and
You
it'll-
type in naked anything, you'll get porn.
yeah, dude. National Geographic works too if you do that.
I don't mean to let you guys in on my secret, you know, but it works every time.
Yeah.
You type in boobs,
Yeah, but now like if you
especially naked boobs,
so you can pull up the pictures, but
works every time.
if you click on one of the pictures though, it'll be like, hey, you have to give us your ID to fucking look at porn.
No,
now.
it won't.
Not a thing at all.
Mhm.
What the fuck you been doing, dude?
Type in nakedboobs.com.
Job's still
Dude,
trying
I'll
to
do
log
it
into
right now,
your
live on the
page.
show, bro. I got it on
It's
audio
been,
tape.
it's been a year. Chop's still like, Uport still doesn't work. And I'm fucked.
Bro, come on, master of the internet over here. And
Yeah.
You don't know about naked
Oh,
boobs
master
on
of the
Google.
internet over here, dude.
Turn the same search off and go to images, dude. There's tits galore. You don't even type in tits. It's naked boobs. Here you
Naked
go.
boobs. Show me girls orgasming.
Motherfuckers upload his passport on Pornhub.com.
Bro, we have AI. You're just like, show me girls orgasming.
Confirm it you by sending us a
Let's go.
picture
No,
of your
is this
dick.
a thing? Like,
He's
did people
yeah.
figure out a fucking loophole? Because, like, I've had a VPN forever. So
Dude,
it's
are you
never been a problem
serious?
for me.
I'll do
think
without a
the
VPN. I'll get on Blake's internet and fucking do it.
Naked boob stuff.
Yeah, bro. Works every time.
Dude, I had at one point, I had a third grader
Dude, I'm doing it. Fuck y'all.
that typed in bigtits.com
Boobs has two
and I
O's, right?
found it. And I was like, bigtits.com, dude. And you know, it was exactly what it said it was. You know what I mean?
Bro, look how easy that is. I don't even have to give him my passport or my social
Right,
or
but I was-
nothing. Naked boobs turn the fucking
Naked
search.
boobs, dude.
No, but you had to go to the .com. You got to go to nakedboobs.com.
I ain't doing that
Hey,
shit.
click on
dude.
I ain't
videos.
doing
It's gonna
that.
take me
Hey,
straight to the
click on
CIA.
videos, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Click on videos and then click on
Do you want to
whatever
see
the
short
fucking
videos
top
or do
one.
you want to see videos?
Videos. Who the fuck wants pictures?
Dude, this one's live.
What are
Big
you,
boobs
fucking
naked my
1996,
friend's hot
dude?
mom. What? Look at those big boobs hanging down.
Who gives a fuck? Put the video on and let me hear your orgasm, dude.
This one's live, dude. It's probably gonna fucking send me straight to Putin's office and he's gonna execute me.
Let's go, dude.
Welcome,
I'll
Naked
see you
Show,
there.
happy boobs.
Happy boobs.
Here's a beautiful
No,
student,
like, that's
naked
what I
and
look for,
showered,
boobs.
perfect.
Happy.
I'm
I like
cheer-
it when boobs are happy.
I'm
dude.
genuinely curious. Did y'all figure out a fucking loophole? Because again, I've had a VPN the whole time. So
You
it's never
can't
been a
watch
problem.
porn. You haven't watched porn in the last
Yeah,
year.
you can only see like
How
chick
horny
gets
are
killed
you?
by being fucked by a horse to death or fucking Nancy shit. It's weird. The dark web is weird. Like you have to get
This is not the dark web. This is just nakedboobs.com.
yeah, but with the VPN, everything's a dark web, dude.
That's not how that works at all.
Okay, fine. But you can't find naked boobs, but you can.
I'm not putting porn on my phone
No,
right now. I'm playing it.
I've been
You
able
want me
to find
do that,
naked
really?
boobs the whole time because I have a VPN.
No,
If
you
I play porn on the internet, we're getting banned for sure. But yeah, y'all looked at all the naked boobs on my phone. I had all
Oh,
those
are we
naked
still
boobs
on
my
the
phone.
air?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude!
You remember all those boobies?
I
like
thought
that?
we stopped recording hours ago.
No.
No.
You're
That's-
drunk, dude.
No, we still got to review this whiskey.
I took a leak and I could hear how wasted y'all were from outside. I was like, God damn, the neighbors know.
The
Y'all
neighbor's
are
been
fucking-
knowing for years, dude.
Let's take another one.
Now they know about naked boobs on Google.
Are we going to review it?
I can't take another one.
We're gonna take another one. Forget that we're
reason
recording.
we're getting
I'm gonna be
talk
a Catholic
killers
priest in
because
10
of
years
it.
of particular
Because
shot.
of nakedboobs.com. We're
.com, no, leave the .com off. It's gonna fuck up your search, dude. Just naked boobs, safe search off, and go to fucking images or videos. Or short videos.
Videos is better.
Short videos too. Videos are cool.
Bro, sound is way better than pictures.
Man, I gotta be in the mood, I guess. You know
Would
what I
you
mean?
rather see a girl get off or hear a girl get
Sometimes I
off?
bring duct tape and I tape them up and I'm like, shut your mouth. I don't want to hear
I don't
nothing.
want to hear shit.
Yeah, my ears hurt.
That's fair. They like that, you know?
I know they do. They usually make more noise.
Oh, Blake can't even pour a shot.
So I bring more tape.
He poured me a full shot.
He's
He's
fine.
pouring you a full shot.
Bro, what are you trying to do, bro? God,
I
bro!
poured 4 perfect shots and I didn't spill a single drop.
I'm poor. I know I'm poor, dude. Jesus.
Poor
Mary and
shot.
Joseph.
Horse.
Are we
Mary,
reviewing the whiskey?
mother
Are we?
God. Yeah, we fucking getting alcohol.
We're gonna
poisoning.
try to drink the whiskey. This
Yeah.
whiskey is hard to get down.
Dude, this whiskey is fucking whiskey.
It's hard to get down.
I
It's like
can't.
cowboy whiskey.
I can't. I don't know
bro.
if I can do it, dude. As alcohol, because I feel right now, I don't know if I can do this. It's gonna put me over the edge,
It's
bro.
bottle
Oh, then
82.
no.
Why'd you-
Cheers.
Barrel 2000.
Cheers.
I fucking hate you, bro.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
You smell that.
Actually, we're good.
Yeah, smell my balls. What's up?
Ding, ding.
All right, today we're drinking Fry Ranch. Right? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Free. That's how I say that word.
Fray?
Free. Like
Oh,
it doesn't cost
Wait,
anything.
man.
It looks like Fry Ranch Farmers and Distillers, non-chill filtered straight bourbon whiskey.
You're.
Can you not play your phone?
He's watching porn, dude. He looked up boobs naked on fucking Google.
Yeah, he's looking
Naked
up.
boobs. Yeah. .com, dude.
All right.
No.com. God damn.
It's the
Fuck.
bomb.com, bro.
So for frywhiskey.com, Fry Ranch. I'm sorry. FryRanchWhiskey.com.
I like ranch.
Sweetness?
100.
It's like 2, 3,
No, I think
No.
it's kind of sweet.
3.
3?
No, really?
Sweet.
I'd say 2. You do
Sweet
what
like naked boobs on Google.
Crunch? Very low.
Very low.
1.5.
1.
1.5.
you say 2 again.
Y'all are being a little too drunk for me.
Bite. I think it's kind of
Yeah.
high. 4.
Like 4.
It's kind of...
It greets you with a good hello as soon as
Wizard. We're on the same page.
Once you
It's
get
hard to
into
swallow.
it, it's not so bad.
That's 4.
Hard to swallow.
Bottle.
The bottle's tight and the pop
3.5.
is good.
The pop was wild.
3.5 says specs on
Dude,
it.
it's got inlaid fucking
FR.
shit. And heft this, dude. You could fucking... If you chucked this cork at somebody, like, you could end them. You know?
Actually, it's like metal.
Yeah.
That's different.
Dude, could you
You don't get
escape
that
out of your
often.
vehicle if you were
it's-
drunk and you wrecked it in a
usually
river?
Usually
With
it's
that?
wood. They're like, fill my wood. And I'm
Tell
like,
me you
"No."
couldn't chuck that at somebody and...
That's
like,
metal.
Hey, dude, chuck it at me. Do it right at my forehead.
You don't.
He used to
you
play
will.
baseball, Chris. He'll fucking kill you.
Chris is like, for a split second, he's like, yeah. And then he'll feel regret about it for the rest of his life.
Nope.
All right. What I'm saying is it's heavy. It's hefty.
Hefty.
And the pop was crazy.
But it's short.
I will throw it at you. You want me to throw it at you?
I want to
At
give
my
the,
forehead.
Are you sure?
I want to give the bottle like a
It's like a 3.5.
The
4.
bottle's
Four?
a 4. The
We give
bottle's
it a
a
4?
4.
And look how much glass at the bottom it has. It's not filled all the way to the bottom. It's a bunch of glass at the bottom.
The
Yeah, 'cause we're
bottle's
not-
dope, but it's not for the faint of heart. That shit will make people puke, dude.
You can't be a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
You
drinking
can't be a
this.
pussy for that
Yeah,
bottle,
it's
dude.
Y'all are
fucking
drunk as fuck.
172.
How do we feel?
I feel pretty drunk.
Fucking
Drunk?
95,000.
No, it'll get you drunk.
This shit's fucking
I'd
wild.
say
I
it's
can't touch
it's
it.
probably 100 proof, 110 at the top.
Can you see
Yeah.
why people give up their land over this shit? Like,
Or it's really spicy and just that good to where it only tastes like 100.
so like, yeah, we
Well,
have
all right,
20,000
so
acres. Take
it's
'em.
sweet.
Give me some more of that.
It ain't that sweet. It's 100 to 110.
No, read it to him, Blake.
It's sweet and hot, so I'm guessing it's high.
Ooh, I like sweet and hot.
So it's handwritten. The proof is handwritten on
So
Are
is
you
the
sure
bottle-
it's not like
so is the
AI
bottle
written?
and the barrel number, dude. On
and it's
the-
122 proof.
Yeah. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's high.
That's why after like 2 shots we were wasted.
And Chop's like, y'all are fucking drunk.
Yeah, we immediately went to talking about buttholes.
Bro,
and stuff.
that's a 4. That's a 4.
Yeah,
Drunkenness,
dude,
4.5?
Can I say I love this bottle? I just took another shot and I'm gonna be like fucking.
It's, bro,
Is it okay? Is anyone gonna call me on 4.5?
No, this is a really drunk bottle.
fuck, dude. Yeah, this is drunk.
You're like slurring on the
stomach's-
internet and shit.
yeah,
I'm
dude.
gonna say this: we've done a bottle before that was similar, like
127, 6,000.
Yeah, it was,
fucking up there.
and it went down easier. This is up there, but it is, bro. I've choked on every shot so far.
Yeah,
But
it's
this
hard to
makes you,
get
this
down.
makes you work for it, but I like
it
it.
makes you
4?
work for it.
4?
Four
Yeah,
and a half.
4.
No, 4 and a
Let's give-
half. Give me a fucking.
Let's give it
bone.
4 because it's not as smooth. If it was easy to get down to, like if it just went down like fucking bullshit, then yeah, 4.5.
I like that you got to work for it. I like it.
You do have to work for it,
It makes my dick hard.
but it does the shit. And
I
that
can't
bottle,
say that,
that
man.
bottle's dope. And
All
the
right,
pop
we'll,
is the
we'll
best.
edit that out.
The pop is the
Dude,
best.
do it. I don't want Putin hearing that shit. He's gonna get mad.
You should fight him. You and him are about the same size, right?
He kicked my ass, dude. He wrestles bears and fucks him in the ass. When
He
he's
wrestles
done.
small bears, dude.
He
Well, hey,
still fucks him in the ass.
Quit touching fucking-
I'm not touching shit,
Bro,
dude.
he
It's my
wrestles.
dick.
He wrestles bears. You shoot at ducks, like whatever.
There's at least one more topic.
Yeah, no, I was getting
No,
there.
we gotta
you
say, what
motherfucker.
do you do with this bottle, Blake?
What do you want to touch
I
on?
got a
Blake?
topic.
What do you want to touch
Remember,
on?
we have to talk about what do you do with this bottle?
What do you want to touch on? I'm starting to feel this whiskey.
Where do you
Because this
wanna-
was a
where do you
top
wanna
shelf
touch me?
bottle.
Yeah, where do you want to touch me? Because I feel touchable right now. You can touch me anywhere.
Reach out and touch my.
I guess what you do with this bottle is you get your
I'm
friends really
putting
drunk.
4.5 on drunkenness. Jesus
That's what I
Christ.
said earlier. Everybody disagreed until I wanted to get touched.
No, what do you do with this bottle, Blake? What
You
do
touch
think?
me?
It's a top shelf bottle.
You touch me with this bottle? In places?
$99.
Touch me.
Oh, yeah.
It's $99.
I'll leave it at the
Yeah.
liquor store.
No, I'm taking it, and I'm gonna get some other stuff with it too. You know what I'm saying? You can touch me all night long. Let's touch some stuff.
Okay, maybe you want to get like
Laid.
you want to get
This.
everybody there drunk, but it
Yeah, show up.
Dude,
there's
think about
like
the entire world drunk, dude.
like there's some pretentious whiskey drinkers that are like, oh yeah, I love whiskey.
so like,
And
oh,
you're
Frey whiskey? Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna give them some fry whiskey. You
Those
know?
people are broken on principle, though.
and you give them this, and they're like, "Oh, it's upper shelf. I'm going to drink that," and then they get wasted.
They're throwing up their toenails.
Then you Tiger Woods their wife, right? Is that what you do?
Jacking
You know
off
what I'm
in
saying?
condoms and urinals and bars. And shit.
Do you think there's really manly men out there that are drinking because they like the taste?
This shit, yeah. Put this on.
There's good shit.
Dude, you can't tell me you don't like the way this tastes.
You gonna tell me there's a
You
man
can't
out there
tell
worth his salt that is just drinking because he likes the
What
taste?
salt? What salt you got? You got the iodized shit? Come on, man.
Just saying.
All right, one more topic.
All right. Well,
Focus.
salt.
Focus.
Salt.
Focus.
We talk about salt, man.
speaking of heat,
Speaking of heat, smooth.
Dude, can we? I got something.
well, the whiskey was hot. No. I was actually for real,
Okay,
though.
talking about
heat.
into me.
Have y'all heard Will Smith's new mixtape?
No,
Because he dropped some fire.
no.
Did you listen to it?
Nope. Not even a little bit.
No, Will Smith dropped a new album.
Will
this
Smith
year.
wasn't good in like 1998.
No, I
shit.
remember Big Willie Style came out like in 5th grade, and I was like the hottest thing on the planet.
I'm old enough to have not heard about this.
I wasn't a Will Smith fan back then. Look, Men in Black was good. I liked the movie.
That movie was cool.
Look,
I
you like the
wasn't
rap? Did you like We
No.
Are the Men in Black?
No.
Hell yeah, that shit was dope.
Defenders. You know, like that song?
What was the one where he did where they were cowboys and the train was like fucking tarantula or something?
Dude, you're so right.
That was Wild West.
Yeah.
that shit.
The train was like a Tristlers. Yeah. Dude, you explained that perfectly. Perfectly. Yeah, that movie sucked.
That movie sucked.
I haven't listened to the new album yet, but I mean, look, I wasn't like a huge Will Smith fan. I don't have his whole fucking.
Bro, I'm
Discography
honestly,
saved.
I'm a Will Smith fan. I like Will Smith. I think you know, I think he got kind of fucked up in the last few years. You know,
Yeah.
shit.
But apparently he addresses
Why?
it in this album.
Life, I don't know, because he like cried on the talk show, and his wife is a whore and fucking dying of cancer.
Dude, he got cucked. He got
and he
cucked.
fucking slapped a comedian. You know,
Yeah, that was a bad look.
oh, you know, he's had a rough like 5 years or so. Like before that, like I absolutely liked him though. Fucking Independence Day, Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. I do like Independence Day. I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
Bro, I like
maybe
the-
Jeff Goldblum saved that though.
Pursuit of Happiness. Come on, shut the fuck up, dude. Honestly, Will Smith has done a lot of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Dude, fuck off.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I'll give you that one.
You didn't give me none of the other ones.
Nah.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit.
Independence Day. Wasn't he in Independence Day?
Welcome
Yeah.
to Earth.
Yeah, we talked about that. Get Jeff Goldblum sent a virus and
Yeah, Jeff
nuke
Goldblum
aliens.
was there for Independence
Jeff
Day,
Goldblum
dude.
saved it.
Dude, he's a
He saved
computer
it.
motherfucker.
Bro, Fresh Prince. Dude, fuck off.
Fresh Prince. Don't fuck with me with Fresh Prince. I like Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because
you
It
watch
was good
TV?
because it's good shit.
Because you watch TV. You watch TV.
Had a laugh track on it.
You watch TV. It's got a laugh track. You know what I like laugh tracks on? Porn.
Are we gonna let
Laugh
Data have it right
tracks
now?
on Ford.
Fuck
No.
yeah, dude. You don't like laugh tracks
You
on
should probably
porn?
hit him, dude. Hit him.
What did I do now?
Dude, that
Fuck,
would actually
dude.
be hilarious if you just put like a laugh track when somebody like whips their dick out.
Yeah, dude. It'd be so awesome. They insert it and they all laugh. and
Look,
shit.
it's like a dick with smaller.
I mean, come on, you guys have never been laughed at before, and you put your dick in a chick, she just laughs at you in the face.
She's like, "No, step bro, don't."
or when you
Usually,
come on
I
her-
only get laughed at when I put my wait.
I usually get laughed at when I come. I'm like, yeah, that's
Really?
funny, huh?
Really? All right. She gives you the really already.
And she does the dead fish. 'cause
And then,
she's not
like,
into it.
When you're like, how's that feel? And she's like, what do you mean?
And
Well,
then when it comes,
that's when you just choke
Yeah,
them.
she's
dude.
like, what
and
do
then when
you
it,
mean?
when,
Can't
whenever
talk to
the,
you, Dad,
whenever you get to the money shot, it does the thing like where you know it shows like the crowd standing up in the theater seats
Oh,
and like
dude, I'm out of
clapping,
money by
and
that
that little
time.
like silhouette at the bottom, you know.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
Mystery-
like Mystery Science
Actually,
Theater.
hold on,
2000.
hold on.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I can dig with. Like, if an entire crowd stood up and clapped every time I jizzed, that would be fucking sweet.
Like all.
How many
like
times
one
you got?
times?
What's your
Yeah.
max?
All 0.5 times.
How many ovations are you getting, dude?
You're like, yeah, I usually come a lot. That was like half of what I usually come, but like, yeah.
Bro, I say after 2, you're going to bed, dude.
They stood up and clapped. Still.
I'm gonna call you out, dude. After 2, you're going to bed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
bro.
think that's safe for everybody.
Yeah. I'm going to bed too.
Me
I'm like,
too.
I'm not even finished. I'm like, this is.
Time to hit the dusty trail.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking robot.
I'm
dude.
tired. I'm almost 40. I've done this a lot before.
We have electricity
I'm going
here.
to bed
Plug your
now.
vibrator in, bitch. I'm going to sleep.
My sciatic nerve hurts. I need to fucking lay down now.
You gotta wake up pissed 2 times a night, you know?
But
That-
a live
neither
studio,
God.
but a live studio audience.
While you're
Like,
that's
while
what we
you're banging
need.
it out.
Yeah.
During a porno?
Do you think if we could like afford like a studio, we'd have like 10 people and then we could supply them with the whiskey
Alright.
we're drinking?
All right, but what move do
And then
you
we
make
have the
to make
studio.
the crowd gasp?
Drink the whiskey too.
Yeah. What move do you make?
Buttholes, dude. When you go
When I
and-
pull my dick out.
No, when you
No,
start,
that's the laugh track.
Yeah, that's the laugh.
when you pop butt pimples or you fucking eat buttholes, dude, that's gonna make them gasp. Like when you bite it, you gotta bite it though.
No, it has to be something drastic, like, and then you just like lift her up and put her on your shoulders, dude.
Wait, have you not bit somebody's butthole before? That's pretty drastic, dude. They usually don't like that.
I stay away from buttholes personally.
Why?
You never go ask mouth.
Dude, that's like so forbidden. You got to do it.
How
It's
do
like
we always end up on
it's whiskey and whiskers, dude. We might as
And
well call it
buttholes.
buttholes and buttholes, dude.
we talk
Buttholes
about.
and
We get
buttholes.
drunk, talk about buttholes. You want to listen to my show? Donate to my Patreon.
All right, so dude, check
Are
it
you
out.
also a butthole enthusiast?
Buttholes are gonna be like confound me until I die, and I'm
You
gonna
like
explain
whiskey
this.
and buttholes
I want to explain why I'm so perplexed by buttholes. Okay, all right.
because it's next to. But
Let
it
me
feels so
try
good
and-
once you tongue punch.
Let me
it,
try and
you know?
articulate this thought that it's just perplexing me.
You're
dude.
fucking shit up.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. God, fuck you.
So this whiskey is
And-
probably like a 5.0. on
Dude,
the
it is
drunkenness.
fucking out of control.
We read it wrong. It's 5.0.
All right,
It's
here's
your fault. Honestly, you gave him a full shot, dude.
yeah. I told you, fuck you, dude. Buttholes, dude. Buttholes. Buttholes are either amazing, like they don't smell like shit. There's no poop anywhere near them. They're just like this amazing thing that you're like, what the fuck? Or they're full of shit, and that's a problem.
And plus, it's like the only thing you really got to look at.
They're
when
kind of
you're-
like people that way, you know?
Also, they're like
I agree.
it's like super off limits, and people like to leverage them like there's something special. And like if you put your dick in it, like all of a sudden it's like you went to heaven or something.
Well,
But
if
it's
you
really
pee-
not that
if you
cool.
pee in it, she falls in love with you.
It's really not that cool though. It's not that
That's how
cool.
you get married.
That's how you get married, dude. You pee in her butthole.
Buttholes are cool because you can like assert dominance, but they're not cool because like it's cool. It's not cool. There's nothing cool about it. But vagina's way better because like you got to fill it up with all this fucking lube shit in order to fuck it.
Look, if she's got a thing about like don't touch my butthole, you just choke her out first, and then you can do what you want.
Oh, they all have a thing about touch my butthole. They all love touching buttholes.
All right, guys. So the Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. It's whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com.
Let's give just buttholes.
If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account.
We like money
Also,
and tits.
you should fucking pay into our Patreon account. That's the only way the show's gonna stay on is if you pay into the Patreon account.
and touch my butthole.
We're gonna cancel your favorite show.
Oh, here's the
bitch.
deal. We're still gonna get together and
Give me
drink whiskey.
money.
You just don't
You
get to
get
hear
touched
about
by
it.
Now.
Yeah,
If you don't
You know
give
what
me
I'm saying,
money,
Blake?
then you suck.
that's right.
We're still
That's
gonna
right.
get together and drink whiskey. It's just y'all don't get to hear it if you don't donate to the Patreon.
Also, especially if you want to come on the show, you better give us money, dude.
You come on, Chris.
And bring a bottle.
And bring a bottle, dude.
And bring your cum on his butthole.
New episodes every Monday. New content all the time. We'll see you next week.
Unless we cancel you for not paying our Patreon.
Or coming on Chris's butthole.